everybody. I know this is probably not where you expected to see me today at all, and there is a lot to talk about with you guys. So, welcome both Twitch and YouTube to my live streams. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in, who used to be OG Zayzooted fans from very back in the day, this is not going to be our usual gaming stream, because I gotta let the people know a little bit about what's going on. So hi guys, welcome in everybody, seeing you all in the chat now. I know, first things first, let me answer a few questions. And this is gonna be an open Q&A, so if you guys wanna ask any question, feel free to go ahead and ask it in the chat. I have a Dono linked, Dono's thing linked in my description. If you guys wanna make sure I see your question, you can put it on a Dono, but otherwise, we're just gonna have like a little convo today, y'all. So, let's go ahead and get started. Uneven Bird said, is it delayed? Probably a little bit, but the chat's actually probably not too badly delayed. Are you delayed? Maybe, that's a good question. But anywho, so, for all of you who are wondering how we got here today, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm done in the LCU. There's no other way to put it. I think a lot of you guys are not super surprised by this. I think maybe some of you will be surprised by this, but I think there's a good majority of you who were kind of seeing this coming to some extent. So let me get into like my feelings and everything. So to start off, I guess it all kind of goes back to the day that I did quit for the first time, right? And I came back. So the biggest reason I came back was for Rosie. To be really real, it was not for myself. It was for the Glass community, and it was for Rosie. I absolutely love the community we built, and I love that the friendship that we had built. But I ultimately decided in that moment, I was kind of done. So every day since then has kind of just been me putting on this like fake facade to you guys, almost of like, yeah, I want to be here when I don't. So, V Midnight said, will you have members up eventually? Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I've already got enough subscribers over here on YouTube for it. As far as watch hours, that's all I got to worry about getting up. On Twitch, I think it's the same thing. I think I just got to get my watch hours back up on Twitch. I was pretty close to hitting monetization back before I joined the LCU, so I don't think it'll take crazy long before it gets switched over. Granny's Watching said, yet you didn't tell Rosie you were leaving. So that's a good question that I've seen a lot of people talking about. So the best way I can put it is I did not tell Rosie the exact day I was leaving, no. I didn't call her before I left the LCU server last night to tell her I was leaving, no. But after that day where Keem had come into the show and I quit live on air, I've been very checked out and she knew that. I pretty much told her it's a matter of time. I'll let you know like when it comes along, but I'm not going to be here for much longer. So I don't think it's a complete blindside for her. And I know a lot of people are expecting, like, her to talk shit about me, or, like, me maybe to talk shit about her, that there was some sort of crazy drama falling out between me and Rosie, but there's nothing to say for that. As far as for me, I'm still friends with her. I still hope you guys will support Glass and support her in all of her future endeavors. It's up to her whether she wants to go, like, where she wants to go, you know? As far as me making a community, I have a Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can go ahead and join up. I will get the link posted for you guys here in a second, because I'm still getting used to being back on my own channel, you know? So my setup's just a little bit different because I'm re-streaming. So let me go ahead and I'll grab you guys the Discord link for those of you guys who want to go ahead and pop in. We're going to open the floodgates. Oh, wait, I don't even know how to fucking do the invite right now. So, hopefully, one of the mods, S1K, Exile, somebody can come in and help it. Oh my god, we've already reached 100 messages with Restream. Wow, how fantastic. American War Machine said they are putting Soph on Glass now. Congratulations to Soph. I know that she auditioned for Glass, like, back in the initial day, and I think if there was anybody to put on with Jersey at the moment, yeah, why not Soph? I think it sounds good. thank you to everybody who's sending me all the love. Annie Rita Gonzalez asks a great question. Am I going to have a schedule? Abso-freaking-lutely. So I will have like a rough schedule for when I'm going to be going live every day, but I haven't decided if I want to do 1 live stream or 2 live streams, or if I want to go like, because I definitely want to do my own thing. I don't necessarily want to go for like a set 2 hours. Like I probably want to do longer streams, like 3 to 4 hour streams. So I'm just trying to work it around my schedule, but they will definitely be afternoon streams because that is what works best with my schedule, which I think will kind of actually lead into the next subject. So a lot of people were saying that they think that me going live at 3 p.m. was some sort of spiteful thing, but I'm sure you guys could ask Rosie and she would agree. 2 p.m. was my idea. 2 p.m. was something that I wanted to do because it works with my schedule and when I'm free, so I just figured being live at 2 would work. Whatchamacallit? What's up next? Spoople said, do we still get a fit check at 150 likes? Where are we at? 27? Yeah, why not? It'll take you guys forever to get there, and I'm still in my pajamas on the bottoms. But yeah. So as far as, like, the Discord, all that stuff goes, it's not members only because I don't have members yet. I still have to unlock monetization. If you guys want to donate, there is a link in the description as far as that stuff goes, but today we're just going to be doing like an open Q&A, so any questions you guys have, just let me know. Grady's watching said, do you feel guilty at all for leaving when Keem left, or was that kind of planned as an FU? Honestly, it had nothing to do with that. I wanted to leave back when I quit the first time, and like I said, I stayed for the sake of like the channel we built up. Like I'm grateful to everybody from the audience, but like it's at a point where I just don't want to fake the funk anymore, y'all. Like, to be real, I rather do, if I'm gonna be in drama, I rather do drama that's legitimate. I rather be, I don't want to run these fake scripts. I don't want to feel like I have to run stories that I'm not interested in running. I want to do content of things that I'm interested in because that's what makes me passionate, and that's what I joined the universe for initially. And that's why I'm leaving, because I feel like I can't do that anymore. I feel like the content, I was talking about this on the show, I think literally yesterday, the content over there has just become the same fucking recycled content loop over and over and over again, just between different fucking people, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to be in the same fucking loop of the same fucking boring drama that's unentertaining and it's not even fucking real. Like, Red Headliner said, wait, you left. Yeah, I wouldn't be live here if I didn't. Auntie Bunny says, was Glass scripted? Actually, no, for the most part. I would say there are things that I didn't agree with happening. Like, for example, I was told we had to ban Snowflake on the YouTube channel. I wasn't cool with that. That's not a decision I would have made, and I think it was a big catalyst into what happened when, that was around the same time that I quit. Like, all these things started happening around that time. One of the biggest things that bothered me, though, was being told from my boss that I have to ban someone who is actively supporting our channel. Snowflake did nothing but support Glass, so to have to ban him from the channel and then be told I can't talk about it, I'm not going to be silenced. Sorry, that's crazy. Yeah, all the people in the chat saying, ew, no Snowflake? Can't believe that? Yeah, no, real life shit. They told me to ban Snowflake. Ask Snowflake if he could type on the Glass channel, because he can't. Do I regret working in the LCU? No. I would say it was a good time. I met a lot of great friends. I had a lot of great experiences. There was a lot of positives, more so than I'd say the positives outweighed the negatives for a good amount of time. And then it got to the point where the place just started being negative, and I'm like, I ain't gonna fake it. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? Gigi Blossom said, so Snowflake comments really got under Keem's skin. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He did not like the fact that Snowflake was going to make that documentary. I think that was, like, the catalyst, because that's the day that he had us ban Snowflake from the chat. That's what Snowflake was saying in the chat, was talking about doing the Keem documentary. So I think he just wanted nothing to do with all that. So, yeah, that's something that bothered me. I didn't really fuck with. I don't like being told what I got to do with... Like, let's be so for real. Why was it so hard for the channels in the LCU to grow outside of the LCU? Because anybody that started talking from outside the LCU, Keem saw them as a threat, so he Voldemorted people. The whole meaning of Voldemort entirely changed over the course of time and being in the LCU. It used to be for dangerous people. Now it's just anybody Keem sees as potential competition for his brand. Red Headliner said the fact that the LCU is in the state it is with the viewership they have, they shouldn't be banning anybody. They need every viewer. Yeah, maybe. Good Vibes Flow said, how come you're live same time as Rosie? I explained this a little bit ago, but I'm sure people will keep continuously asking this one. This is just the time that going live for me works in my schedule. When Glass first started going live, the reason it started going at 2 p.m. was because I picked 2 p.m. for when I wanted to go live. Mindy Sue said, how can you stream so soon? Probably can't. I don't really care. I quit. So, shit. Just like, fuck it, we bowl. I have no clue what's gonna happen. There's a good chance, like, I'm not leaving on good terms, but I guess we're all gonna find out. Oh, sorry, un momento. But, like, oh, thank you guys, by the way, for everybody who's subscribing up. It's anytime you guys hear that little that's what that is. But the best way I could put it is, like, mentally, I feel like I quit on stream, like, weeks ago, and I was asked to say, so I pushed it, and, like, I am so appreciative for Keem for the opportunity. Like, this isn't me sitting here to shit on Keem and act like I'm not grateful for all the shit that he gave me while I was there. Most of you wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me having been over there, you know what I'm saying? So I am absolutely grateful for everything that I've done, and that's why I would say I would never regret my time there, because I did learn a lot, but I ultimately feel like I've reached a point where I'm just done. And I think a lot of other, like, I spent a year there. A lot of you guys probably know this feeling, like you spend a long time at a job, and then you just get to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm over this. So, has Keem reached out to me yet? Kind of. It wasn't really a conversation, but I just told him, you know, why I'm quitting. Jessica Jingle said, ready for your Valdezay era. That's probably my Voldemort name, but Valdezay? Yeah. So, I don't know. Another thing, too, as far as leaving, I wanted to feel like I left on my own terms. I didn't want to feel like someone, something, some situation forced me out. I wanted to leave in a way that I felt like I had control over the situation and not like somebody else had control over my fate. And I felt like the way that I left last night, yeah, it might have blindsided some people, but I think that it was honestly the best way to do it. And for the people, like, once again, who are like, well, why would you not tell Rosie? So that people could then try to spin.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, Pookie. So glad for my money to finally go towards you rather mostly to Santa Claus. Can't wait to play the frog sledding game with you on the Discord. 3.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, Pookie. So glad for my money to finally go towards you rather mostly to Santa Claus. Can't wait to play the frog sledding game with you on the Discord. 3.
Dude, I forgot that I had my fucking Jono sound set to surprise motherfucker. You want to talk about a surprise motherfucker? The beats in my heart when that started playing, I was like, where are you coming from? Like, I'm in a Discord right now, but I'm in a call, like, nobody could enter, or, like, even if they want, well, actually, one person could enter, but, Radioactive Girl Scout said, spill on Keem. What is there to spill on Keem? He was my boss, y'all. Like, to be real, like, it is more respect for Keem than anything else leaving. My reasons for leaving have more to do with me and more to do with how I feel about the LCU than anything Keem necessarily did to me. This isn't like Keem pushed me away. No, like, I'm so grateful for the opportunities and the shit that I'm built there and made there, and I'm grateful for the friends, the fucking opportunities I've had. Like, goddamn, like, I don't want to sit here and just have a yo, fuck Keem stream, but, yeah, I'm done, working for him, that's for damn sure. Was he a bad boss? Sometimes. Here's a good example. So about 3 weeks ago, I reached out to Keem because I was like, dude, Glass is kind of suffering. Like, I am in a creative drought and I don't know where to go with the content. Like, I can't really keep doing this, like, drama shit. Like, I don't really know what to do. I was just told I'm untalented and to talk about Amber. So, like, in those moments, I'm like, no, I don't think he was being a good boss. But then there's other moments where I've reached out to him for help in a similar manner, and he's given me amazing advice. So it's like, yeah. Good Vibes Low said, are you going to miss working with Rosie? I absolutely will. Rosie is still going to be one of my best friends. I am still rooting for her and all her success and everything that she's doing. I just can't be there anymore. Like, I saw this comment. I think it was from Sassy Italian. So shout out to you, Sassy Italian, if you're out there somewhere. But I saw this comment that was on the post that I did on the community post on Glass, and somebody was saying, you know, it's very selfish of Zay to do this before Keem's wedding. Now, you may agree with that. This has nothing to do with Keem's wedding. But I saw Sassy Italian responding and saying, well, Zay has constantly, like, done shit for other people. When can she finally focus on herself? And that's where I'm at. I'm finally just focusing on myself. There's been so many times I've stayed in this universe and thought to be on a show in this universe for other people, and I'm doing this one thing for myself. So, I don't know. We got Carly Sue, who said, I'll miss the duo so much, but I'm glad you're putting yourself first. Yeah, that's kind of like my headspace, too. Like, I will miss doing a show with the co-host. I'll miss, like, hanging out and having that fun shit. But I also, you know, one of the things that I was saying was, like, a big, like, maybe, like, a nuke for me. The other day on the Glass Members Only stream, we were sitting there and we were listening to songs, and I listened to this song that was back from when I first did this YouTube channel. Not, like, anything in the LCU, and I was just live streaming, playing my video games, and I did Red Dead Redemption, and we had this song about my horse named Puddles. That song just took me back to what it was like streaming before the LCU. Even though I only had 15 people watching at a time, the streams were some of the most fun streams I've ever had. The community I was building was the best community ever, and I had to shut all that down to join the LCU, which I was willing to sacrifice at the time. But now I'm looking back and I'm just like, not saying I wouldn't have done it again, but I'm saying, like, you know, maybe it wasn't all, like, maybe sometimes it's not all about the views. Maybe it's about who the people are that are giving you the views. I guess that's a good way to put it. Leon Kennedy said, Zay, if Rosie left, would you guys do a regular show, just a fun one on the outside? Unless she's leaving, I'm not going to put a conversation like that up in the air. Because, look, they're going to try to attack her for me leaving. They're going to try to find reasons of she knew or she didn't know. That's exactly why I didn't tell her, because I don't want them to try to spin this narrative that Rosie knew and she didn't say anything or all this stupid bullshit. This has nothing to do with Rosie. So, like, as far as, like, if we do something together, that'd be a conversation when she left. What else? I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. Once again, thank you, Spooples, for the $5 dono. And I will get the Discord invite thing figured out. For some reason, I think it's because I have my invite thing still set on private, because I wasn't really sure how all we were going to do the Discord yet, but I'll make sure I get it open by the time we stream tomorrow at the very least, if not today. Uneven Bird said, it's crazy how fast they turned on you, Zay. Dude, yeah, I was kind of, that's like, I don't know most of it because I'm going to be real. Here's what I did last night, for those of you guys who don't know. I streamed the Glass movie that we had to stream, hung out in the VC for a little bit until, like, everybody pretty much left. And then around midnight, 1 in the morning, I just left the LCU server, removed the fucking bot off of my Discord account, and just, I was done with it. I, like, made my own Discord and moved on. And I also went through and I unsubscribed from every single locale channel, so I don't even know what they're saying. Because, look, you know how much more free time I have in my day now that the first thing when I wake up is not on my mind is what locale show is on and what can I start watching? Like, that's really the headspace I was in after doing this for a year. And you have to realize how crazy that drives a person to surround your life around YouTube. But in the way that it was doing it. It's not even the show I was on. It was surrounding myself around the shows I needed to watch. Like, it just didn't, it was so insane. Alexis said, I just hate the whole Voldemort shit. I agree. I mean, that, like I said, that's actually part of one of my reasons for leaving, is the Voldemort thing used to be a thing to keep people safe, and now it's a thing to just try to avoid having any promotion for the competition. And that's where people say, like, cult comments, right? Because what do they do in cults? I mean, they always tell people, like, don't read other rhetoric, only look at what I'm showing you type thing. And I feel like that's his thing. He's like, don't look at what people say. That's why he made me ban Snowflake from the Glass channel. He's like, don't go watch Snowflake's documentary. You can only hear about Keemstar from the Keemstar. And I don't like that. Ivy Frost said you were involuntary obsessed, kinda. Yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it. It does start taking over your life to some extent. So that's what the best way to put it. But thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for all the subs. Let me go through and shout out some of these because there's been so many. We've got Rachel Pepperoni, The Pez, G Seg, Dirty Money, Nicholas ETC, Hannah Banana, Paper Rejects, Jolena H. Rich, Suhan Nathan, JD, and let me actually fucking, ooh, I think I gotta hit the refresh. I don't know if that did anything, but, all right, what else? Oh, Uneven Bird said, will you get emotes? Yes, so I'll address this one more time. As far as donation, monetization, all that yummy stuff goes, I actually don't have members, donos, any of that open on my channel yet. The only way you guys can support and donate is through, there's a link in my description that's like a Stream Elements link. I mean, I could also like copy and paste it here in the chat for you guys to make it even easier. Here, let me just do that. Boom. There you go. Oh, nope, I fucked it up. I'm a little stupid. I fucked it up. I meant to press enter and I did it. Yeah, so if you guys do want to donate and support at all, the link is pinned for you guys in the chat. It's just the Streamlabs link. But until I get my watch hours up, that's where you got to donate for now. It does still do the TTS sound, all that good stuff. It just, I won't have emotes or anything. But once those watch hours get up, we'll have all that good shit. Apathetic Gamer said pin the link to donate in the chat. Yes, I just did. That's that little, the Streamlabs link that I just pinned for you guys. That's the link to donate if you guys want to. Good night, Auntie Bunny. Thank you for stopping in, and thank you for everybody who's popping in. Any familiar faces I'm seeing. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, I will put that in a community post as soon as I'm done with the stream, because I forgot to unlock. I had the invite set to like private, so I can't even like link it. I have to like manually invite people the way I have it set up right now. Also, just a reminder, guys, if you have any questions for me, and now is the time to ask them. I probably won't do too many just openly Q&A yap session streams. I do want to, you know, get into some deep dives. I want to do gaming again. I don't know if any of you guys are into gaming, but I really liked playing the Batman Arkham series, so I'd be down to like do that and have a yap sesh. Do some community stuff too. I'm gonna be real. I'm taking the stuff that was my ideas with me, like movie night, game night shit. That was my ideas that I started in the LCU. Yeah, I'm doing that on my channel. Why? Because whose fucking idea was it? Nobody else's, so I'm just gonna be real. They can't say I'm stealing it from them because it was my fucking idea. So movie nights will continue. If you want to do like book club, maybe, but we could kind of just leave that for them and keep movie nights over here. I don't know. Boomer with the phone said my question was ignored. You gotta realize my chat's moving faster than I could read it all right now. So, like I said, if you want to make sure I hit your thing, you could throw it on a dono, any amount. I think like the minimum is like $1 or something, but it's not intentional if I'm missing them. Paul and Polly Pocket said, what are you most excited to deep dive? I haven't really thought about that yet. There's a lot of different YouTube communities that I'm into and a lot of like different culty-esque things that I'm into. I'd love to do like horror related deep dives and stuff too. There's so many things that I like. Now the opportunities are a little bit endless because as far as like LCU goes, if it doesn't have a drama element, you're dropping 100 fucking viewers. But I'm just letting you guys know my channel's not going to be all drama. So if you're only tuning in for the drama and this is the one day you're going to watch just because you want the drama, that's fine. But don't expect that like every day going forward. I'm sure there'll be some, but not every day. Uneven Bird said, what are you excited to play? Dude, any fucking games. I miss gaming on stream so fucking bad. Yeah, there's people in the LCU who really can't do it. Team, because he'll just sit there and fucking not say anything while he plays fucking Rust. That's why. Yeah, and I know he got fucking popular from gaming, but goddamn, when he plays Rust, that man goes like dead silent. Big Porky said, Zay, do you know about the Lego drama going on? A little bit, but not fully. I've been like seeing it here and there on Twitter. Do I play cozy games like Stardew Valley? Absolutely. I think I did Terraria on this channel previously. You guys can go check out some of my videos if you want to get an idea. I will be doing videos as well. But I do have some like my old gaming content videos. I've done like some horror games, some Call of Duty type of stuff, some Telltale games, all different stuff. Seal World. I can maybe play that, Spooples. Oh, excuse me. Whatchamacallit? I'm still getting used to it. The chat like moves really weird compared to just reading it straight off of YouTube. It's like choppy. I wish I had a Switch 2 V Midnight. I'd love to play Tamagotchi Life too. It looks really cool. We could have a reptile facts segment if that's something you guys want, or just animal facts. I'm pretty open to like whatever you guys want on this channel. It could be a possibility. Because here's my thing, like, I'm just back into getting into content I love and not content I feel like I have to do. Like, even with a lot of the Girl World stuff, like, it was something I got really interested in, and then I started losing the interest for it because I felt like I had to cover it. You know what I'm saying? American War Machine said, I'll play COD if you play it. I've never actually played COD with other people. I've only ever played COD, like, the story modes for the first time. The reason that a lot of people even found my channel to begin with, because it has it in the descriptions, but my parents were like really, really strict growing up, and they did not let me play most video games or watch like most movies. Like,
surprise, motherfucker.
Oh,
Glad to see the move. Too talented to be held back by LCU anymore. Build your community your own way. Do what you enjoy. Also, when cult talks.
wait, what did the end of that say? When cult talks. Oh. If you guys wanted to do an episode just on like maybe like an iceberg of like a bunch of different cults, we could fuck that up. I'm just saying, like, I fucking love like not just cults, even religions that are similar to cults, like the FLDS, like polygamist religion. They are extremely cult-like, but not necessarily cult. Also, you guys, if you do want to join the Discord, they got the link figured out. So S1K posted the link for you guys in the chat. You can go ahead and join up in the Discord there. Now, I'm gonna forewarn you, if you join this Discord, you are probably gonna get banned from the LCU Discord. As soon as they see this stream, and as soon as they hear the words coming out my mouth and they hear me say LCU one time, they are kicking me out. I'm gonna be Voldemorted, and so will all of you who join.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's my diva. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It didn't have a name, but I appreciate you so much. I appreciate anybody who's showing any love, any donut. Honestly, I didn't expect to make any money this stream. I just had the link if you guys wanted it, because I'm just like, this was really impromptu. It was just time to leave, bitch. You know when it's done. You know when it's time to pack the shit up and head out. You ever been camping? And all this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh shit! We got the homie J Clop with a $25 dono. Y'all coming in hot and heavy, thank you. Making me feel a little bit better. And thank you guys so much for all these subs. We got the Blacks Chaos coming in, Stony Baloney, Luna, Just Lindsay, Moonshade. Thank you guys so much. You get your little dancing hot dog every time. Every time you hear them blem as well, the little blem, that's a subscriber. Welcome in anybody who's late or anybody just tuning in. I know it's been a bit of a crazy one, but yeah, this is an open Q&A. Feel free to ask anything you want. If you want to make sure I see your thing, feel free to put it on a dono, but if not, just keep spamming it in chat and I'll probably see it. Red Headliner said, and you don't have to give 50% to Keem. Yeah, the gaming stuff is gonna be really fun, y'all. I'll probably do another Red Dead Redemption playthrough because that was one of the most fun things that I did, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed that. I'll probably go through and do some of the. I started playing GTA San Andreas on this channel, and I never finished it, so maybe we could go through and finish that. We could do some Fallout type of gameplays. I'm like really open. I've also never done I've never done like Skyrim on here yet, but Skyrim's like one of my favorite games. So if there's anything you guys want me to play, definitely let me know in the Discord, because I'll start like taking a list of all the games that you guys suggest and I'll like run down the list. GTA 6 when it comes out, abso-freaking-lutely, guys. You already know. The only thing, though, is GTA I'm pretty sure the way they do it is they always release it on, like, PlayStation first for some reason, then PC gets it, like, a year later. So if they do that, we're gonna literally have to buy a PlayStation. Because here's the thing, S1K's favorite game is GTA, so we're gonna end up just buying a PlayStation to play it. So I definitely will. Yep, expect it. But he's gonna have to play through the whole game first. Granny's watching said, Zay, was the money cuts in the LCU worth it to you? I don't know what you mean by that. Elaborate for that and I can answer, but that's kind of a tough question because I'm not sure exactly what you mean by money cuts. Annie Rita Gonzalez said, so excited for the Discord, never planned on joining one after the other one. I promise you it's going to be a way more chill vibe. The rules are like pretty standard. Just like no NSFW content, no slurs. That's pretty much it. We have a separate VC just for like movie nights and stuff. And then, I'll probably make more, what was I thinking? Text channels. I'll make more like text channels as we need them, but for now it's just like a general chat and we got like a memes area if you want to put some memes. Leon Kennedy said, Zay, you and Rastov should game on Saturday. First off, he's never liked me. I've never liked him. And I don't even, like, here's my thing. I'm not going to pretend to like people now because we all just left the LCU. I'm sure there's going to be Voldemorts who are going to probably hit me up and are like, want to collab. I'll confidently say it. The only people I would do streams with here right now, Steak, Nightmare, and Billy. Those three are the only people, if they hit me up and they want to do something, sure. Other than that, I'm not interested. And none of them have hit me up. I'm going to be clear. Before somebody tries to go in the LCU and spin that rumor, I'm not in any of their servers. None of them have hit me up. So, yeah. Friggin' Witch? Absolutely not. I'm good on that. Oh, Granny's watching elaborated. Said, do you think Keem earns 50% of each channel? I feel like he's taking advantage of YouTube and host by doing that, TBH. I would say, I think, yes, sometimes. How do I answer that without seeming like I'm shitting on him because I'm really not trying to. I think that he helps some channels more than others, and those ones, absolutely. But the ones that he literally hasn't had a talk with them in like maybe 2 to 3 months to help their channel, maybe not. That's the best way to put it. Big Porky said Stew Crew. Oh, if we could get Stew Crew back together for like one day, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm not probably gonna like hit up anybody like anytime soon. Like I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. But yeah, it's out there. Those are the people I'd work with. That's about it. And I'm not saying like I want to do like a long term, like a podcast. I mean, like we do an episode where we play some games or something, you know? Have I ever played Life is Strange? I haven't, but I've watched like full playthroughs of it because I used to be really into watching like full playthroughs of games that scared me. And for some reason, I used to be really scared of Life is Strange. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh. T. Bree said, will you do community streams like ones where you pull us up, or at least small content creators in the community would love to game with you? Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. So that's like one of the biggest reasons that I'm even still using the Discord to go live right now, because as you guys can see, I'm not like showing the Discord or anything, but I'm just getting used to staying in the Discord because I will definitely do streams where like I game with other people. Like one of my mods on this channel, Exile, you guys should go check out Exile Warrior for sure. He's definitely, if you're into like Pokemon gaming and stuff, he's a great content creator. I'm definitely planning on doing collabs with him like very soon. So if you guys like want to see us play like Pokemon Showdown or maybe some like Mario Kart, definitely check that out. Would I ever consider doing ASMR content? No. Fall Guys stream, I'm very down for. We could do like a big community episode of like Fall Guys. Maybe I'll get some Jackbox packs or something in the future, or if anybody in the server has them and wants to come up and host them, we could do whatever. Doki Doki Literature Club. Isn't that Gooner game that's also a horror game? That's all I know it as. I could be wrong. 16R says, you seem really cool. What does happen next? Well, today is kind of just an open Q&A. I'm letting you guys get all of your questions answered you might have about me leaving the LCU community. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is your first time ever seeing me, welcome. You're probably a little bit confused, but it's going to be a lot of gaming content going forward. I'm just getting my channel back up and started again, letting everybody know where I've been at for the past year and a half. Leon Kennedy said, I bet you Wings would play Call of Duty with you. I'd play COD with Wings. Okay, that'd be cool, but I doubt he would. I don't think Wings was ever the biggest fan of me. RG said, hello, Zay, huge fan. Just got a minute here at work. Wanted to say hi, and I'm happy you left the LCU. Keep doing your thing, and just know that we believe in you. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, T. Bree said I have Jackbox 8-packs. I'm so down. Yeah, we can do crime talk. We can do... I don't want to do, like, body cam footage, because I feel like body cam footage can get a little boring. Unless it's, like, something I've preemptively watched. I'm like, yeah, this is a good one. It's usually the ones that are, like, 5 minutes long are the good ones, because that's when the crazy shit happens. But I'm super open. Like, any show topic, suggestion type of things you guys want. But, yeah, this is literally just a community channel now. This is all about, like, building a community and having fun on fucking streams. That's all we're doing over here. Uneven Bird says, was the secret group chat the final nail in the coffin? No, it has nothing to do with that, actually. I don't even give a fuck about that shit. It's just me being done with, like, the fake-ass drama. Like, I don't want to wake up every day and think, oh, God, woe is me. What fucking 3 shows of people I don't care about are talking shit about me today, and I'm gonna have to pretend I care. It sucks. Do shorts again? I probably will. I'll definitely get back to posting, like, more of my stuff again. I'll be back on, like, Instagram, doing reels and stuff here soon. Probably back on TikTok as well. So, definitely, I'm Zayzooted everywhere. As you can see on the bottom here, my username has always been the same. You can find me everywhere under that. Whatchamacallit? Girl, I don't know what system you have, but I would kill to see you play Subnautica. I have Subnautica. My sister gave me Subnautica as a Christmas gift this year. Or was it my birthday gift? I can't even remember. But my sister gave me Subnautica and I haven't played it yet. So it would be my first time playing it. And I'm sure it will scare the shit out of me. Big Mountain Accident said Big Fair. It got stale within a month after I first checked out the LCU, TBH. I can't imagine putting up with a year. Like, there was a lot of fun times. There was, like, absolutely months where it was like, I love it here. But just towards the end, it just turned into something else. The management got weird. Does my Discord cost? No, my Discord is free $99. Eventually, we will have a separate section for members within the Discord, but the Discord's always going to be free, but we're just going to have a different area for members. There is an application to join the Discord. It's like simple questions to answer. I can't remember exactly what all they are right now, but it'll halt you when you try to join the Discord, and it'll be like, hey, answer these few questions. You answer them. We make sure you're not somebody who's like known for doxing, and you're good to come in. That's pretty much all it is. It's just like a buffer to make sure you guys aren't doxers. That's about it. Will me and Rosie stay friends? Merg asks. Absolutely. I still consider her your friend, or consider her my friend. It will ask you your YouTube name. I just got from the mods. Your YouTube name and why you want to join. As far as your YouTube name, just answer your YouTube name. As far as why you want to join, you could put, I want to do tap dances on the moon, and that's fine. We just really want to know your YouTube name. That's about it. Excuse me. Shrazam Mill said, is there something you would have loved to do before you left the LCU? No. I'm happy with where I left. I've never felt better, to be honest.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Shit. We got Mr. 77 with the 581 who said J-Clop is a bleep. I don't know what you called him, but it bleeped that. How do we join the Discord again? S1K can drop the link for you guys. Maybe I could do it now. It should let me do it now, actually. Let me try it out.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay. It just surprised motherfuckered again, but it wasn't. That was weird. That was really confusing. Okay. Yeah, this should work now. Yeah, hopefully. Every time I turn my face to the side to look at this monitor, I look hella weird. That's the link to the Discord. If you guys want to join now, I'm gonna be real. If you join this Discord, you are gonna get banned from the LCU Discord. As soon as they watch the stream and find out I have a Discord, they are going to ban the Discord. So if you don't want to get banned from the LCU, don't join. But do what you want at your own risk. Feel free to still support the LCU. I'm not ever telling you not to support them. If there's channels you like and people you like over there, enjoy and do what you like. But yeah, so you do have to be active in the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat to join the Discord. Like, you'll have to have at least type something. The Discord will be open, but it's not going to be just for, like, everybody. Like, we're trying to keep it as cool in there as we can, if that makes sense. So all you have to do is say your YouTube name in the application to enter the Discord. That's it. Nothing crazy. Rosebud said, let us in the Discord. Yeah, you'll get in. JJ said, can I be in your Discord and Stakes, or will you ban me? I don't give a fuck what Discords you guys are in. You guys could be in the Discord for moon smuggling, and I'd be cool with it. Okay, all you Vector head asses, steal the moon. None of my business. But, yeah. River said it's blowing up fast. Oh shit. Well, welcome in everybody if you're just popping in. I'll definitely be hanging out in the Discord a bit later today. I think I'll probably stream for maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours today. Not because I just want to like get all the questions, all the hoopla out of the way before I go into doing a normal episode, because otherwise I'll be sitting there trying to play Batman and y'all are just gonna be like, why did you leave the LCU? Well, here are my answers. And I know there's this whole bullshit of, oh, well, when you leave, you shouldn't talk about the LCU. Well, goddamn, that's all my chat's gonna fucking ask about for the next fucking 3 days. So let me just get it out the way first and we're done with. Exile said mods be working overtime tonight. And when he says mods, he means himself. Exile's working overtime tonight. Big Porky said Zay calling me out for my Vector head ass. Yeah, I fucking knew it, you moon stealer. You little fucking dirty moon thief. I bet you're a filthy milk drinker too. And you like bananas. Shraz and Mill said, will you watch Love Island UK? No, but I'm starting Love Island USA tonight. So if any of y'all ever want to chat Love Island, I'm your girl. I hate Love Island now, though. Can I be so for real? People ruin my goddamn show. Twitter ruined my fucking show. Nobody used to watch this shit. Then, like, 2 seasons ago, that shit blew up. And now everybody and their mother watches this shit. And they're constantly trying to get people taken off the show for no fucking reason. But they did just take a girl off for, like, racism. But she was, like, 15 in the video, and it didn't even look like her. So it was a tough one. It's like, do you shit on somebody for something they did when they were like clearly like 15, but it is racism. So it was a tough one. But yeah, so she's off the season, but the season starts tonight. So no Vanna this season, or Vasana, whatever it was. Nicholas ETC said, I got a 4 snake I could show off. I don't know what that means. What will you do paranormal stuff? Like, will I talk about paranormal stuff? Absolutely. Will I do ghost hunting streams? Probably not. Maybe sometime, but I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of IRL stuff over here. That's not really my jazz, my vibe. I did watch the first 2 seasons of Euphoria, Just Lindsay, but I didn't watch the new season at all. I did not like the bananas in my ice cream on Sunday. That is slander and lies, by the way. Don't let them fucking tell you any differently in this chat. Sorry, I have to wet my whistle. It feels really weird having, like, dead air because I've been trained for so long to not have dead air. And I have to just realize, wow, I can just take a break and hit my vape and y'all actually won't leave. It's not that serious. Talk about the Greys probing people. Wait a minute. Because when you said the Greys, I thought you were talking about the Greys in the chat. And I was like, wait, you're all Greys. So you're probing people? Like, wait a minute. And then I realized you're talking about the aliens. Not the people in the Discord. Not the people in the chat. That's crazy. Yeah, I can breathe, red headliner. That feels so good. Have I watched The Crash on Netflix? Yes. And that Mackenzie bitch absolutely did it. Let's call it what it is. All of us, especially women, have had a friend like that or have been that girl in our lives. And know, like, I've had a friend before who I know for a fact if was in that situation, because here's what I assume happened. He probably, her boyfriend, said some fuck ass shit to her in the car and she just sped up and hit the wall. Like, it was like a spur of the moment thing. I don't think it was like her, like, she planned it out, any malicious, like, anything like that. I think she's crazy. He said some shit and she fucking sped up the car and hit the wall. Wait a minute. Amanda of Triffids said, I mean, I like to probe people. No judgment. Her parents are shady as fuck. There's like that call that I saw on fucking Twitter the other day of her fucking mom. She calls her mom in jail and she's like, hey mom, can you change my Instagram bio to like, if they ain't hating, like you ain't famous, or some stupid shit. Like some dumb shit about being like, that she has haters. And her mom said yes. Imagine being so, like, you're in jail and you're worried about your goddamn Instagram bio. Like, bitch, you got other priorities. Also, shout out to Saints and Serpents and Peepsy Doodle for subscribing and following respectfully each on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, for you guys who are watching on YouTube, I am also live over on Twitch. And for you guys watching on Twitch, I am live over on YouTube. So you can pick whichever one you rather go watch me on. I will be restreaming both every day. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, she's definitely crazy, barely. Definitely crazy. The Black's Chaos said, hey, so I had to go back and look. You might have already said this, but why don't you just wait a day to give Rosie the time for her first stream alone? She has support, thank goodness. All love. Like, to be real, I mean, I guess I could have given her, like, a day or whatever. But I think she's got the support of, like, all the people still in the LCU, right? As soon as I left, I knew the first thing they're gonna do is, like, spin the narrative that I'm the evil, like, witch villain who was always gonna, like, backstab Rosie. So I knew she'd be fine. And, like, to be honest, like, me leaving is me doing something selfish for once. So, like, the selfish thing is to just immediately start up my stream and, like, just start working on building a community back again. Like, it's gonna be a lot harder for me. I don't get fucking redirects or none of that shit. I don't even have a fucking monetized channel, so it's not like I'm fucking eating out of her pocket at the moment. I think she'll be fine. Red headliner, how dare Zay quit during my wedding month? Keem, probably. Yeah. Mountain Accident said, I don't think Zay is stream sniping. The Glass regulars are mostly still there right now. Yeah, it has nothing to do, like, this time slot is all to do with, like, just what works for me. I think, like, there's gonna be more people that stay with Rosie than leave to go with me, to be real, so. Just Lindsay said, yo, mama jumped on the stream and yapped as soon as it started. Loser. Yeah, I figured he'd have a bunch of things to say about me. No shocker there. Yeah, he's gonna be extra annoying. Who cares, to be honest? If I go till 5, can you redirect to Nightmare? Yeah, I will if it'll let me. I don't know if it even lets me do redirects yet, but if it does, I have 1K subs, so I should be good. But if it lets me, yeah, I'll redirect over to if I'm live that long, which I should be. Will this be my time slot going forward? I will... That's a good question. I haven't decided exactly what time yet. Might do, like, 4 going forward. I'm not entirely sure. Probably 3, though. I think 3 just works for my schedule, my life the best, especially if I want to do longer streams, then it doesn't bother me. Also, I saw someone in the chat who said, I'll support you both. Good. Yeah, definitely support whoever. You don't have to leave the LCU. Like, you don't have to join my server just because you want to watch these streams. So, feel free. Yeah, late night game streams do hit different. That's facts. We probably will do... I do love doing, like, a little impromptu late night stream. So no secret there. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I figure there's gonna be a lot of people who go up and try to get Rosie to talk shit, or they're like, it's like the same way the first time I got taken off Nerds and everyone tried to like go to fucking Buff and be like, she's such a fucking snake or whatever the fuck. If they take the bait, they take the bait. But I mean, what can you do? Jessica Jingle said, I have 2 eyes, I can watch both streams. You know that episode of SpongeBob where he, like, extends his eyes and he's, like, reading the thing, like, looking at, like, multiple... That's what I'm picturing you right now. Like, you're, like, sitting there with, like, Gary the Snail eyes. a lot of the LCU channels are kind of boring and it's not the same. I think that's the general consensus from a lot of the OG people who used to be in the community, is it's just not the same community of what it used to be. So a lot of people are looking for something else. Oh my god, we got OG Nerds fans here. That's crazy. Welcome in, SM. Also, thank you so much, Miski27, for the follow over on Twitch. And thank you for all you guys who are checking me out today. I know this is, a lot of people, there was like a debate I saw going on whether or not I was going to be streaming today. And I'm like, I literally posted saying I was going to be streaming today. It shouldn't even be a debate right now. I'm definitely going to stream. Wow, I keep forgetting I can just not have to ramble on for so long. Still getting used to that. Barely said, actually my problem isn't the LCU, it's how Keem treats his employees. But that's why I want to support the hosts I like, but it's still their job too. Yeah, very good point. That's a very good fucking point. Also, thank you, Soft Baka, for the follow over on Twitch. Do Steak and Nightmare have channels of their own? Yes, they do. I think Steak is Steak Saucy over on Twitch, and Nightmare is Nightmare, I think. I don't even know what Nightmare's channel is. That's a really good fucking question, but I know he has one. It did pop up on my YouTube recommended the other day. Syke said, I left the LCU server because I genuinely could not get comfortable anywhere but that inconvenient ass side chat. Yeah, that's a huge thing. It's like the entire server and the only place I wanted to hang out was one side chat. And then on top of that, the whole side chat like died. Like the whole like last side server thing, the whole thing, it was just so much bullshit. So much fucking bullshit that happened in the past like 1 to 2 months surrounding Glass, and I just like literally am mentally drained of all that dumb shit. I'm like, it's so easy to just make a chill Discord community, ask them a couple questions. Thank you, V Midnight. I'm glad you found the channel too. American War Machine said there's people that saying on Glass that you were going live at 3. Yeah, I don't want anyone to like promote me anywhere or anything and try to and get themselves in trouble. Like, I don't really care. People will find me on their own. That's the biggest reason I was very adamant about never changing my name in the LCU, is because if I did leave, like, eventually, I want people to know where I'm at. It's a stupid thing for like Keem to be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't want anyone from the LCU to go to these people, but like isn't that what the whole universe was made to, like, build these people up? But not really. It was made to build the universe up. And in his eyes, in his perfect world, when the LCU ends, none of these people will be streamers. That's, like, his perfect fucking world. And that's what I come to realize. And, like, once again, I am grateful for everything I was taught. I'm grateful for my fucking time in the LCU. But it's very LCU serving. It doesn't serve you long term, you know? Barely said I had to give my mentals a break. Very fair. Very fair. Mrs. Moonlight said we're all grays now. Yeah, hopefully not for long. Hopefully I can get membership sooner rather than later. It's gonna take quite a bit of watch hours, so it'll be like probably like a week or two. But yeah, until then, we got the little link pinned for you guys for donos otherwise. But yeah, we all need a break. Tell him, Pitu. Tell him, Pitu. We all still can be S1K. See, Hot Dog Gang is my thing. Let me be clear. They want to try to steal my hot dog bullshit in the LCU. That's mine. That was my shit before I was in the LCU. Hot Dog Gang is mine. Don't they fucking steal my dogs. Did I get a chain? If yes, how much to burn it? I don't even think it would burn. I do have one, though. Ugh, here, I'll show it. Maybe I'll, like, auction it off or something. I don't know. I didn't really think about the chain, so you just brought it up. There we go. It's my 1-year chain. Wow. The only ARC said, are you still gonna teach Tina OBS? If she asks, sure. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't mind teaching anybody OBS. I've offered to teach people OBS since I first joined the universe. It's really not hard. Just pressing 3 buttons to start a stream. The hard part is what I'm doing right now, which is like the dual streaming on the 2 places and using like a different program. That's what most people can't figure out. Even I can't figure it out half the time, and I have to have S1K help me. So, how was the sleep stream? It didn't end up even being a sleep stream. It ended up being a solo stream because Rosie had her shit going on. Tina had her shit going on. So it was just me solo on Sunday. Dual streaming can be a bitch, but it's not awful. Not awful. Yeah, the chain can still be for good memories. That's why I'm like, I wasn't thinking about burning it or anything. But I do have it. That'll be like my little like WLCU plus all the fucking hoodies I have. God, I have so many of these fucking like LCU shirts and hoodies, man. It's insane. She broke her glasses. Tina broke her glasses today. She did that a long, long time ago. I made her. OMG Zay, how much did it grind your gears when people hopped up and derailed y'all? Dude, I'm gonna finally let this out. I've been keeping this one in the vault. But what the fuck is it up with people jumping into fucking glass in the middle of me fucking saying a goddamn sentence to fucking promote their show or say fucking nothing? That shit was so aggravating, and that was one of the things I hated most about doing a show in a public Discord where anybody could jump in, was the fact that they would. You would really be in the middle of the most fucking, like, heated fucking debate. And all of a sudden some bitch is gonna come in and be like, well, we're going on at 4 p.m. Guys, we're gonna be dressing up in tutus and sucking pickles in our underwear. Will you please tune in and give us 5 red donos to do the pickle dance for you all? Please. Like, no! Fuck off, bitch! But, just had to let that out. Thank you, MJ07, for the follow on Twitch. Clint Not Eastwood said, Tina's talking shit about you. You think they're not all gonna talk shit about me? Come on now, y'all. This is the thing. They needed me to quit because other than when Steak and Nightmare quit, what have people talked about this week? What has live been about this week? Steak and Nightmare quitting. If I didn't quit, the universe wouldn't have content for the next week going forward. Let's just call it like it is. Tina No D said, Zay, is there a reason you left June 1st instead of waiting until Keem came back? Why am I gonna wait another month? If I know I'm done with something, I don't want to be here anymore, what is waiting? First off, I would have had to wait 2 months. Because if I would have left July 1st, everyone would have been like, you left the week of Keem's wedding. You evil charlatan. No matter what. No, let me be no, fuck that. Because no matter when I would have left, y'all would have still said I'm evil. Okay? Even if I would have waited till after Keem's wedding, y'all would have been like, oh, you're gonna fuck up Keem's Halloween. You're gonna fuck up Keem's Thanksgiving. You're gonna fuck up Keem's Christmas, his New Year. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. He didn't give a fuck about fucking up any of my shit in my life for the past fucking year. I don't. That facts, friggin' witch. I do not run on Keem's schedule. Fuck no. Fuck no. Damn. Shout out Restream for letting us know we already got 1,000 messages today in chat. That has got to be a record for my personal Restream, so thank you guys. Rosebud said you had to leave because my birthday is June 10th, so you have to be monetized before my birthday. Hopefully. Hopefully. Good Vibes Flow said people expecting you to stop your life. Where was that? Where'd that go? That was a good one. I wanted to read that. Fuck. It left my chat and I don't know how to go back to it. It was something about people wanting me to stop my life. But yeah, you're right. I don't want to stop my life for this shit. That's exactly why I'm leaving. I don't want to stop my life for this shit anymore. Mephisto in the chat said, why not give Rosie a heads up though? So I explained this earlier, but some of you guys are just popping in. I did not tell Rosie because no matter how I would have left, they would have spun it like I'm trying to get other people to leave with me. So the best way to go to keep Rosie from getting a bunch of shit from a bunch of people was to leave without telling her. Did I totally blindside her though? Absolutely not. The day that I quit on stream, the only reason I came back to the LCU was for Rosie. So when, going forward, like, these past few weeks, like, I've been telling her, like, I'm mentally fucking checked out. It's not like she knew that I, like, didn't want to be here. But logically, the best way to go about it is to not tell her and dip so they don't try to spin a narrative on her. Because they're already going to spin a narrative that I'm this evil witch who had this all planned and did this to fuck up Keem's wedding. And I don't want her to get somehow involved in that when she has nothing to do with me leaving. Shrazza said, will Rosie get in trouble for watching your streams? Probably. Probably. Yeah, there was no walkout that I was a part of, no. Barely Functional said, honestly, smart move, because now everyone feels bad instead of dogpiling on her about knowing. Exactly. And that's what it would have turned into, because you know they would have tried to spin it and be like, oh, she knew, she didn't tell Keem. Like, it would have been all this fucking shit, and she's got a lot on her plate right now, and just, it didn't need to be that. I didn't want to add to the stuff she has going on right now, but that's also why I wanted to leave, too, because I'm like, I can't be the one holding up glass right now when my fucking arms are tired. Am I Voldemorted? Probably. I would assume so. Because if you guys are wondering if I'm Voldemorted, I say yeah. I'm gonna guess yes. Wait, did I crash on Twitch? Somebody on Twitch said it looks like the stream crashed on the PC. Am I still up and live on Twitch or no? I'll check it in a second. You might even be a super Voldemort. Yeah, I think so, because I definitely went the route of talking about the LCU today. But I'd rather do it today than do it 2 weeks from now and do this, like, prolonged, like, oh, well, my entire chat is asking me questions. Like, you guys can ask me whatever you want. I'm an open book at this point. I really don't care. Barely Functional said, Rosie has learned so much in a short amount of time and has grown so much. She's going to do great without you, and you'll do great doing your thing. I agree with that, absolutely. Also, shout out to Logie Bear for the follow on Twitch. Dev said, wait, you quit the same day CNN was launched? Is this all fake news? That's the funniest fucking coincidence. That's just hilarious. I don't know why that took me out. Twitch did crash. Did it actually? Let me check it on my phone. Shoot. It's been so long since I did Twitch that it's like getting used to things. Yeah, it's a black screen. Shit. Well, I don't know why Twitch is not working right, but I'm gonna have to get that fixed before tomorrow. I didn't really have time to like practice stream or anything. I just went live for the first time after not doing this for like this particular method of going live. I haven't done in like a year, so it might take a few days to work out some of the finicky parts. But if you're over on Twitch and you want to watch over on YouTube so you can see me, it's the same as Twitch. It's Zayzooted. I don't know why I'm British now. Fucking awful. Let me actually... Where were you on January 6th, Zay? I'm crying. It is easier to get affiliated on Twitch now. I know my sister's a Twitch affiliate. It didn't take long for her to get an affiliate. Nava said Keem came on to Queens and said she put in main chat that was it. And said she put in main... Huh? I don't know. I didn't quit publicly other than the post, though. I only put the post up on the glass page because otherwise they were going to try... Well, they probably are still going to try to spin the narrative that I betrayed the fans. And I didn't want any of you guys to actually feel like I betrayed you by, like, just leaving randomly. So that's why I put the post up so that you guys would know. Oh, they're saying Angel quit? Damn. Started a trend. I do not love baloney. I do not love baloney. There wasn't a planned walkout, but the dominoes are falling. Yeah. Happens. Killer Cat says, I feel like if you push it, you can get a partner in like a month right now. If you can get 78 people in here, 8 streams in a row. Yeah, hopefully the views can stay up. I mean, I'm sure they'll go down as like the drama of the week like ends or whatever. I don't expect to stay over 100 every fucking stream, like starting out again. But I do think we'll build up a good community over here, and hopefully we can get monetization soon. Either way, I'm not too stressed. We do got the lovely little Streamlabs link available for you guys if you wanted to throw any donations, but it is not, like, you don't need a dono to get into the Discord server. The Discord just asks you your YouTube name, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, my favorite food is not banana. Why are we spreading Zay hate propaganda? Can I do a Miss Kiv deep dive? I could maybe do that. I'd have to look into it a little bit. Good Vibes Vlo said, do you regret having Tina's back in almost every situation? I mean, no. I still agree with, like, how can I put it? Like, I still agree with the fact that Tina brings a lot to the universe in the sense of being one of the only OGs left. The only people there that are still OGs of the universe are Boogie, Xylee, and Tina. So, like, beyond them, pretty much everybody else is just, like, someone who came in through Discord. Ooh. Wait a minute. Don't do that, Novice. Novice said, computer, make Zayzooted fingers logs of baloney you've been programmed. Don't do that. That's terrifying sounding. They're gonna turn the Zay finger baloney picture into a new creepypasta. You're signing me up to become the new smile dog, and I didn't consent. Zay does not like baloney or milk or bananas. None of these things. Sight Draws says, what do you think of the handling of the Paradise topic in the LCU? Ooh, this is a good question. I'm gonna be real. The way that Paradise was handled in the LCU was so shit. How the fuck are you gonna do this thing, this like whole like deep dive on Paradise, and then you're not gonna bring in any of the victims? But then say that there's so many victims of this thing. It does not come off like that when none of them will come up and say their side, and the only person speaking up for them is Piggy. That bitch be lying. We literally caught her on lies. She would say one thing and then say something else like 5 minutes later. Like, it didn't add up. The whole thing to me did not fucking add up. I hope that the documentary covers that shit way fucking better than the way they covered it on Bus, because Lord knows no one was watching those Bus episodes and thinking anything other than Stefan was innocent because of the way that it was painted. Also, a shout out to Harmonious Pretzel for the follow on Twitch, Keo Chan for the follow on Twitch, and Red Headliner for the follow on Twitch. If it's still black for you guys over on Twitch and you want to see what's going on, come check me out over on YouTube. Yeah, the way they handled it made the victims feel not comfortable going up. I agree with that. Also, shout out to Paul Lopez for the subscribe. Yeah, the only victim would be Foxy herself, and then she kept getting talked over. And you know what was something that bothered the shit out of me that happened? So Foxy was, like, up there, and they were, like, talking about, like, some shit that happened, and Kima's up there, too. And she had previously told the story of the butterfly bikini. And Key made a joke, and he was like, oh, it took you putting on the butterfly bikini to get Stefan's attention. It sounds like he gave it out, like, for whatever. Like, implying that she wanted him to touch her. What a gross thing to say as that woman's boss. What a gross-ass thing for you to say. Paula Polly Pocket said, the one woman last night seemed credible. I didn't watch it. So if they might have had more people on since then, but yeah, I didn't watch last night's episode. I've dropped, after last week, I was done with the Paradise thing. I was no longer interested. Oh. Guys, look at my big ass drink again. So good. I still got this guy now. Do I still do same as it ever was? Just by myself? With this guy? This is my co-host. Oh, I'm crying. Good Vibes Low said, could never ever work for a predator like Keem. It would destroy my mental health. Now, I want to be clear. I think that, like, especially in the beginning of the LCU, working for him was pretty good. Like, there was a lot of really good times, and he, like, there's been times where he taught me a lot that I could take going forward into streaming and shit that I'm gonna, like, know for, like, the rest of my life. So I won't say it was all bad, but I do think that, like, he has a very strict way of doing things, and he believes in negative reinforcement instead of positive reinforcement. And I don't think he's open to the fact that not everybody responds well to negative reinforcement. So because of that, there's going to be like this forever, like you're either going to love him or you hate him. And that's just how it is. Oh shit. Hey Cornelius. He said, oh shit, about time you left, Zay. Yeah, it took a minute, but I'm here. We out this bitch. You ever seen that gif of the guy who's standing in front of the sunset with the chains broken? That's me right now. Freedom! Red Headliner said, how is it working with Kid Behind a Camera? I can positively say Mike, Kid Behind a Camera, one of the best pleasures I've had working with anybody in the LCU. He is such a good guy. I'll tell you guys a really good story about Mike. When I first joined the LCU and I was helping host for streams, I had not been paid yet because I was not a host. I had not signed a contract, nothing. But I think it was Keem who had asked me if I could host Queens for like a couple days while they were like finding a new host. And Mike personally paid me for those episodes that I did out of his own fucking pocket. Like just sent me like a little cash app. So happy birthday to Kid Behind a Camera, because working with him was truly one of the greatest pleasures in the LCU. And Keem hated my voice when I joined the LCU. And Mike worked with me, like he sent me these like voice notes, like teaching me how to like almost like monotone my voice a little bit so it wouldn't be so like screechy when I'm on like a microphone and stuff. Like Mike gave me some of the best advice in the LCU of like how to be an entertainer. I have nothing positive to say, nothing but positive things to say about Mike. Great fucking dude. Mountain Accident said, I'm really proud of you for leaving, even though you knew it was going to be painted in a bad light. Yeah, well, to be honest, I could have left 6 months from now and they would have painted it like I somehow like am killing their firstborn. No matter what it is, I'm going to be the enemy. I'm going to be Voldemorted because that's the state of the LCU right now. Voldemorting, like I said earlier, used to be a thing about keeping the Discord safe from doxing. Now it's just so Keem doesn't have to look at the competition. And I don't think I'm competition for the LCU, but I think that in his idea, anybody else that's streaming at the same time as the LCU, which runs for 24 hours, is competition. Sammy said, Zay, what kind of content do you want to do moving forward? So I definitely want to do more gaming stuff. If you guys check out, like I have some videos on my YouTube channel already. You can see some of like the previous gaming videos that I've done. But I also want to do like more commentary stuff as well. Like I want to get back into doing some deep dives, maybe do some like iceberg videos. Like earlier, a lot of people brought up that they wanted me to cover like some cults and crime stuff. So maybe if we did like a cult iceberg type of thing. There's a lot of ideas that I've had for stuff that I wanted to do for a long time that I just thought would not fit in the LCU. So now possibilities are endless. Maybe we'll bring back like my little safari corner, do like a little animal fact in a day or something. Whatever you guys want, possibilities are open. Paul and Polly Pocket said, you're definitely going to be used as a storyline no matter what when you leave. Yeah, because the LCU only content is within itself. So if there isn't somebody leaving, if there isn't somebody fake quitting once a week, what's the content?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I just want to say that you are a strong person and a beautiful person. I am so proud of you. I am your biggest fan ever. You are the best.
Thank you so much, DBZ Tub. I've seen you around for a fat minute, and thank you so much for the 5. Thank you anybody who's thrown any support today, because like I said, I did not expect to make any money this stream. This is more so about giving you guys some answers and not leaving you in the dark and getting you guys involved in the new community we're going to be building over here. It's going to be a good time, y'all. I promise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I just want to say that you are a strong person and a beautiful person. I am so proud of you. I am your biggest fan ever. You are the best.
Ooh, Harmonious Pretzels and Animal Crossing. As far as Switch games go, I will drop my friend code for my Switch in the Discord, like main chat, so all of you guys can add me on Switch if you want. And we could run like a big game of like Mario Kart. We could play Animal Crossing together. I have like a fuck ton of Nook Miles tickets if you guys ever need some, like that I'm willing to just give away because I don't really use them anymore. So yeah, let me know whatever you guys want to play. anything on Switch for the most. I have so many games in my Switch library. It's pretty stupid how many games I have on Switch, actually. And then my boyfriend's got a stupidly fat Steam library, so between the two of us, we've got hella games. Exile said she's bad at Mario Kart. Let it be known. The only reason I'll agree that I'm bad at Mario Kart is because I can't purple drift. It is literal fact. I literally just cannot purple drift. Also, Exile, could you drop the link for the Discord one more time, please? Killer Cat said, I have no idea what that is, but when shooter games, Zay? That's a good question. I'll probably do another Call of Duty video very soon, because that is definitely my most popular video content is when I play Call of Duty. Y'all really enjoy me doing the Call of Duty missions. So I will probably go through and play another Black Ops. Is there even Black Ops left to play? I can't remember what all games I played. I gotta go back through and check, but I'll go back through and do a couple more like Call of Duty videos and stuff. I want to get back into like, I think I beat all the Batman games. I was gonna say Batman, but I think I beat all the Batman games. But I'll take requests. Maybe Fallout, you know, I'll open to whatever. Killer Cat said Call of Duty, damn, just wait for the new one, I guess, if you're gonna be COD. I don't play COD with, like, other people. I, like, literally just do the missions. Me playing video games is hilarious, okay? It's not... You're not watching it because I'm good at playing video. You're watching it because I swear to God, everything scares me. I thought BioShock was a horror game. That shit, okay, the way BioShock opens up is literally so scary. And it doesn't stop for like the first hour of the game. It's just so fucking scary. So if you guys want to see me terrified at a game, go watch my BioShock video. Resident Evil. Why are you guys? Go check out my Resident Evil video. If you want to see me cry, if you want to see me sob, go check out my Resident Evil video. But yeah, a lot of these suggestions I'm open to. I'll just cry through it. It'll be okay. Psychdraws said, this is why I want you to do Subnautica. Oh, I'm definitely doing Subnautica. That's already on the fucking list because I have the game. I haven't played it yet and I'm ready to go. Getting over it. Okay, so fun fact for you guys who don't know. Back when I used to do this gaming channel, like before I ever joined the LCU, I did a goal, like my first ever goal, because I don't have like actual monetization on the channel. I have just like the Streamlabs thing. I did a goal and it was for $50. And if I got $50, I would play Getting Over It. And I did. And God forbid, let me tell you, I got good as fuck at Getting Over It. I played that shit for like 2 to 3 hours and it pissed me the hell off, but I got good. River said she isn't in the Discord anymore, so there's no more jumping on streams. Yeah. Anyone who's like, why don't you jump on this person? Not happening. I left the Discord. That's how I quit. I left the Discord and I made the community post on Glass to let you guys know that I was quitting. I have not played Mass Effect, but I'm definitely down to check it out because I really enjoyed BioShock, so if it's anything like it, I'm down. Oh, an announcement. Well, I can't see the announcement. Y'all are like, there's an announcement. I was like, oh, let me go check the Discord. Wait, I can't even see that. I've got my own announcement section that has nothing in it. But thank you to everybody who's checking me out for the first time today. If you're not from the LCU, or this is like your first time checking me out outside of the LCU, it's gonna be totally different vibes over here from like who I was before. I don't have to be as bitchy every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could just kind of have fun. Part of the issue of being in the LCU is you kind of have to become a bitch. Spoople said, can you raid Nightmare stream and be his bass player while he bangs the drum? I actually can't play any instrument. Wait. Don't let me lie. Nightmare. Let's hit a collab. Yo, I can play the kazoo while he plays the drums. That's all I got. It's gonna be a good time. Palmer said, when is the next vid coming? Hopefully in the next week. So I gotta sit down, actually film a video first, and it takes him a couple days to be able to edit it because I filmed for 2 hours and we cut them down to like about 30 to 40 minute videos. So I'll probably do a poll in the Discord in the next like day or two to see what I'm gonna do as the first video, whether it's gonna be like gaming or like whatever. I think I'll mostly keep the videos to gaming just because I love the gaming videos. If you guys have the only reason I want you guys to check out these videos more than anything is because S1K puts in the most funny, diabolical edits into these videos, and they're pretty good. Like, these aren't even my work. The videos on this channel, huge shout out to S1K. He's the best editor I could ever ask for, so. Ooh, get an automaton. Those, like, aren't they the ones that are, like, the little faces, and you squeeze it, and then they make I would love that. I would actually love the shit out of that. Albert Flowers said, purple hair, going to miss you on glass. Yeah, I'll miss a lot of the glass holes too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gone. I'm not dead. I'm just over here. Speaking of purple hair, I need to dye mine. This shit is like blonde over here right now. Ooh. Oh, that looks so terrible. Red Headliner said, do you need to launch a new channel to display your musical talent? Kazoo did. I was gonna play a song, and then I was like, wait, no, let me just put the kazoo away before I become the kazoo bitch. Albert Flowers said, Zay, you need to go up on Queens and Miss Michael Green a happy birthday. Albert Flowers, I quit the LCU. How you want me to do that? How you want me to wish Michael Green a happy birthday when I left that goddamn server? I ain't paying for a cash cow no more. God damn. Fox said, how could you leave Rosie behind on her own? Rosie's an adult, and she can stand on her own 2 feet. She don't need me to be a host in the LCU. Her success has nothing to do with me or my success. Amen. What was I going to say? Jillian Thrill said, you could tell it's just a lighter, happier vibe, but we love a Frieza. Yeah, to be honest, like, when I first left the LCU, I explained it like this. I felt like a turtle that was, like, in its shell for so long, who finally busted out that bitch and is stretching its legs. Like, I just feel like I can finally just stretch my legs again and just, like, breathe. It doesn't have to be this, like, constant pressure of, like, everyday bullshit on my back, you know? But yeah, if you guys do have any more questions, please do let me know, because I probably will only go for, like, maximum, like, 30 more minutes, just so I can get everything in the Discord situated tonight, too, because we're going to get that bumping. But yeah. Spagooty said even seeing it from the outside was tense. Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. I feel like a lot of you guys take on the pressures that, like, we felt as hosts, and that is also part of the reason of, like, things starting to bother me, was a lot of the Glass community are people that I've genuinely grown to care about. And even before the Glass community, the Nerds community, the Rewind community, there's been like 3 different communities of people that I give a fuck about, who I constantly feel like we are being shafted. A bunch of my friends too also either left the server or got banned because of, like, being in other servers and shit. And it's just like, all the people I enjoy and all the reasons I'm here are gone, you know? Also, shout out to Agent Champ 420 for the sub on YouTube. Jillian Throw, guess who's back from jail, darling? Sorry, I fucking love that. Puzumi said, we can just vibe. Gonna miss you and Rosie together, but I'm happy you are both doing the things that you want to do. Yeah, that's my thing, right? Like, if she wanted to leave, that's her business. If she doesn't, that's her business. And I'm not gonna tell her she's got to do one thing or the other, right? Like, I think it's better for her to make that decision if she wanted to leave when she's ready, and not just because I felt like I wanted to leave. Hey Jaden said, as a heads up, Keem just said you violated the 60-day non-compete and won't get paid. Not trying to ruin your mood, just letting you know. Bitches, I know. You think I don't know how a contract works? I know. Let me be real. In doing the leaving the way that I did, I decided that I was okay with not getting paid out the last of the money I was owed. Hopefully, he's going to take that paycheck and give it to Rosie, but I assume he's just going to keep the money. Yeah, no May paycheck. Oh, sucks for me. And I'm not surprised. Oh, yeah. Is it 150 likes? Yeah, I haven't checked. 127, y'all. We're close. We're close. River said he needs to pay you what you earned. Look, I'm not gonna fight about it. I'm not gonna go to court over, like, over a couple grand, man. It's cool. I'll just take it as a loss. Mavsy? I could cry. Oh my god, Mavsy! It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, it is unfortunate. I knew I wasn't gonna get paid. That's why I told you guys, like, I knew I was gonna get Voldemorted. I knew I wasn't gonna get paid. Do I know how much money I'm gonna make doing my own shit? Absolutely not. I got a link to support if you want, but yeah. So, whole month of work ain't getting paid, but I knew what I was going into. You know, it happens. Mountain Accident said, honestly, this is more proof leaving was for the best. Instead of wishing you the best, they're making you the current headline because there ain't shit to talk about. Exactly. You're cooking. It's the same bullshit on a different day. Whether it's me quitting this week, or it's fucking Batgirl quitting next week, or Boogie quitting next week. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the same storyline on a different fucking day, and I'm sick of being part of it. Yeah, it does feel a little scummy, Annie, but it does happen. I knew what I went into, and I knew what contract I signed, and I knew doing this stream was probably going to fuck that over. But that's why he put those contracts out, right? So, what can you do? Thank you, Wendy. Thank you guys for all the support. And don't let that bring anybody's mood down. Like, seriously, when I say I knew I wasn't going to get paid the money for May, I really knew it. It's all good, y'all. T-Bree said, OMG, he said he's keeping it for himself. What a loser. I mean, he's in such a different tax bracket. He's got to keep the few $1,000s that I made in May. But his tax bracket's so much larger than everybody else's, right? That guy. That's all I'm saying. But he paid out CD-ROM, though. He paid out CD-ROM, though. Don't forget that. He made sure to pay out the PDF. Remember that? Hannah Banana said, yeah, I am losing my favorite LCU show, too. Live with Turbo and Glammy. Fuck no. Yeah, that's another reason, dude. I watched yesterday's live. That was a mess. The one thing is, like, the universe could survive when, like, live was around and good, but live is just a shit show. Okay, shout out to Brandon Smith for the sub, Ash Wobbly Knees for the follow on Twitch, and Hey Jaded21 for the follow on Twitch. Harris P said we're only 9 followers away from 300 on Twitch. Nice. Thank you. Nice. Good Vibes Flow said constantly saying he's rich and doesn't care about money and constantly stealing from his employees, bro. Yeah, it's not stealing because I guess I signed the contract or whatever, but it's like, hey, man, if anything, give the money to the other person on the show who earned it, not the guy who didn't help, but shit. Shit, he gonna do what he wants. Fucking we ball. I'm not pressed about May paycheck. We got it, and we good. CM and Rummer said, what's up, Zay? Welcome in. Grady's Watching says, did the contract say if you break the clause, he keeps your pay? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It said if you stream within that 60-day period and you choose to, like, not leave in good standing on your YouTube, like, if you stream on your YouTube channel within that 60-day period and you don't leave in good standing, that he can keep your money. Yes. So I knew what I signed up for. It's okay. Shit happens. Like I said, I got a little link for donos. Otherwise, I still got another job. We're good. Sammy said, Keem is so wildly insecure. It's as convincing as when he tried to say, I don't have any substance abuse issues. Yeah. River Willis and signed under duress, though, is iffy. Look, here's the thing that a lot of these, like, really rich people do, is by putting us in a contract, it's not even the contract that, like, like, the amount of money I would have to spend to fight a contract like that would cost me more than the money he's not paying me out, y'all. Y'all realize that. So it's not worth to fight for money that I signed a contract to agree that if I it's not even worth the fight because of the fact it's not even that much money, y'all. It's only a few $1,000s. It's okay. It'll be okay. Rain in the chat said, if you still need a docket member, I got you. I joined for you, and I'm still here for you. To be honest, I don't know if I'm even going to do something like a docket. That was like a really LCU thing. If there's people that want to help me like do research, excuse me, for deep dives and whatnot, I'm always down for that. But I won't call it like an official docket or anything like that. Hey, Jaded said, are you going to be gaming with Steak and Nightmare from time to time? I'm open to it. I said that the only 3 people, or I guess 4, I don't know, 3 mostly, the only people I would stream with from outside the LCU that were in the LCU are Steak, Nightmare, Billy. That's it. Those are the only people I would collaborate with. Bird Senna said, I've known Keem since early days. The dude is just a joke. He can't manage a 2-car funeral. All the problems with the LCU and the LCL is due to Keem's terrible management, and he's not a good producer. Shit, you said it, not me. No, Amanda, we can see you. Harmonious Pretzel said, it's better to be able to have your own platform for your own voice right away. I agree with that as well. The whole waiting 60-day thing is just to keep it so that like people will have forgotten about you in the LCU, because the LCU moves really fast, right? So the whole reason that he doesn't want you to stream is because within a week, people will totally have forgotten that Zayzoo did quit and was in the LCU. Or like, yeah, maybe a few people will remember within those 60 days, but most people aren't going to tune in. Platform. Yeah, I'm having a tickle in my throat. I haven't talked for 2 hours straight by just myself in a minute. Well, I guess I did on Sunday. Who am I to talk? Thank you, Kitty Lovely, for the subscribe. Yeah, the internet does move very, very... Y'all heard that thunder? God damn, we about to get a storm. Sorry, that threw me off. That's loud as shit. Mel Raffles said you can eat on stream again. I can eat on stream. I can fucking anything. Like, I can put it to a bathroom break and not feel crazy. Yeah, that was some thunder. That really was some thunder. But Sunday had the threat of bananas. Bitch, that took me out. Bitch, that took me out. Oh, T. Bree said smoke set. Ooh. Okay, so this is actually the one thing I still can't do on my channel. As far as smoking weed goes, that is going to get me age restricted. Especially on Twitch, that's a no-no as far as I know. I'll have to look into it, but I'm pretty sure that's going to get me age restricted. So I'm cool with taking a hit like off-screen type of shit if y'all want to like smoke. But other than that, I don't think I can actually show my bong on stream and smoke it without getting age restricted, which I don't really want to do. They said YouTube, it's allowed. In VC, though, absolutely. We could do smoke sessions in the VC every night. Shit, I'm with it. Right after this, we finna hit the smoke session in the VC, so you better be there. Chisel Puppy said, glad you made it out. Looking forward to your gaming streams. Yeah, they're gonna be lit, y'all. I promise you, the gaming streams are a good time. If you've never been around for some of my gaming streams, the people in the chat, y'all make insanely funny memes every time, and I'm always really grateful for it. Excuse me. Headliner said, when I check out your Twitch, I got an age restrict warning already. That's because I have my Twitch. You genius. You know what, you pretty little angel? Thank you. Because you just reminded me, I already have my Twitch set to 18 plus because I don't make kids content. So like, I was not, cause you know how the Twitch algorithm be. And I remember when I first started on Twitch, I was getting people that were like sussing me out if they were underage or not. So I do have my Twitch already set to 18 plus. So I should be able to get away with it on Twitch, but let me find out the YouTube rules before I solidify that with y'all. Cause I don't want to, get in trouble for smoking this early, because I'm not even monetized yet, so I don't want to fuck up anything to ruin like potential monetization. You lost 20K? No, I ain't never lost 20K in my life. I lost a few grand from doing this stream, but shit happens. Oh yeah, we could do Stu updates again, maybe sometime. It still feels weird doing the Stu without Billy. Pretty Little Angel says you're welcome. Oh yeah, we could do Overcooked again, Exile. We have to finish the game now, Exile. What? Grady's watching said, Keem claimed you lost 20K because he's not paying you? I mean, if he's gonna play numbers. Glass made $11,000 for the entire month of May. The entire channel made $11,000 in the entire month of May. How could I have been getting 20K? If the channel only made 11K, like someone please tell me where the maths. It doesn't. I haven't seen a single person say where the maths. I waited. But yeah, as far as that, that's all I gotta say about that. Like I said, as far as money missing, I knew what I did going into the stream. It does not matter. And I know he's gonna keep talking his shit. Y'all can say whatever the fuck he's saying in the chat if you want to, but I promise you, it's all good, y'all. It's not a big deal. He's gonna say whatever makes the story sound better, so. Yeah, Annie, good math. River said, oh, well, there's 3 of you he's in paying. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so he's probably like, I don't know, whatever, however it works. Am I going to be gaming again? Yes, Sandy44 Gaming. Yes, I will. I'm going to be definitely, probably in the next like day or two, I'll do a gaming stream because you guys seem hella down for the gaming stuff. So I'm not sure what tomorrow's stream is going to be yet, but if you guys want to stay posted, just keep in the Discord because the Discord will keep you updated with everything. And thank you, Danny, for the sub on YouTube, Brian DTV, and Felicity, all new subs on YouTube. Yeah, to me, I'm just like, Oh, yes, Sammy said, do you plan on doing any VC activities? So, I'm gonna be real. Movie nights is a thing that was my idea from all the way back on Nerds, so I'm still gonna be doing movie nights in my VC here. So when, I don't know if we'll wait till monetization's open or if we'll do it just like with the Streamlabs donos, but I'll do it the same way. Like every $10 you guys could like donate for a movie pick, we'll put it on a wheel, spin the wheel, same way it works. Same way as before. Shrazamil said, can you hit a fit check? Shit, how many likes we at? I said for 150. Oh shit, we got it. We got it, y'all. I'll hit a fit check. I'm wearing pajamas. Yeah. I am literally wearing pajamas. I'm not gonna lie, I had a full outfit on before this, and then I went outside to go get food, and it is 90% humidity in Florida, and I was drenched in sweat, so I had to shower right before the stream, which is why my hair was, like, soaking wet. So now I'm in pajamas. Because I ain't going nowhere. It's too fucking hot to leave the house, bitch. Way too fucking hot. Where did I get the shorts? I think my mom got these for me on Temu. Like, I don't even know. My mom buys me. Most of the pajamas I wear are from my mom. Yeah, it is. I don't even know how hot it is, but it's just so insanely humid. Yeah, it's also 90 degrees. So, yeah, that fucking adds 90 degrees, 90% humidity. It is hot as a bitch's tit. Wait, Halloween. Wait, my Halloween shorts are giving steak. Wait, I didn't even think about that. That's kind of funny. Oh, thank you, Poot, for saying I look good in everything. I definitely look a little bit crusty right now. Dude, you guys can't even tell it, but this entire part of my hair right here is like blonde. Just straight blonde, and it's driving me insane. Wendy, nope. Absolutely not. Stream Heavy Serenade said, it's hell on earth here in Texas. Dude, I can imagine living in Texas, because at least the one good thing I can say about Florida is, like, there's a sea breeze if you're close enough to the beach. Or I think even if you're not, maybe not inland. Like, if you're in Orlando, there's probably not a sea breeze. But if you're on either the East Coast or the West Coast of Florida, there's a pretty good sea breeze. So, like, even if it's really fucking hot and humid, like, you got something that makes it feel a little bit better, you know? Shit, why am I fucking beating her? I guess I will. You know what? I'll explain a little for Wendy. Wendy said, are you and Scooter on good terms? The answer to that is no. And the reason why is because, alright, so Scooter talked about it on his stream about, like, there was a plan for him and Denmark and me to, like, have all, like, left the LCU. Clearly, I didn't. And when he left, like, we'd still, like, hang out at night or whatever. And there was this one night where we were in the VC, and someone mentioned that he had this one guy in his community who we knew had PDF allegations against him, right? So I told Scooter that the guy was in his community, and he was like, oh, well, I need proof. I'm not just gonna kick him out with no proof. I offered to send him literally, like, all the proof of, like, the actual minor person who was affected by this shit, admitting that this happened, and he basically said no. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not a secret thing. It's something that happened. It was, like, a big thing in the LCU, so a bunch of people have seen, like, the proof, like, that was sent, because I guess, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was just a big nasty ass situation that went down. So my thing was, like, I just didn't want him to have that person in his community, and he didn't fuck with that. So I guess he, like, went on to say that he thought I was, like, trying to control him. And then he started that whole, like, narrative of that thing that happened on Glass that one day. So yeah, I'm not cool with him. But that's pretty much it. It's not that serious, though. I don't even know if he still has that person in his community, so it's not something I would go over and attack him for or anything like that. It was not beef that ever needed to be that serious, and then it just, like, evolved into something worse, because then he went on to shit talk me, I went on to say things about him, and it just, like, snowballed, you know what I'm saying? But no, don't, like, attack him for anything or any of this, because it's not serious. Oh, see, Janelle, that makes more sense. Oh, I get so worried about the dead air now, and I'm like, wow, I can really just let dead air happen. Oh, yo, if they do buy a pony with that money, honestly, money well spent. They should buy a mini horse. Teach it to play keyboard. That'd be pretty good. That's funny, Red Headliner. Also, a shout out to Rob G for just subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Well, I hope that all the people who are still in the LCU do see success in August or whatever it says it may be. But good, like, seriously, all good vibes, good luck to the people in the LCU. Except the ones who are gonna go on and shit talk me today. Fuck you, Andrew, bitch-ass hoe. Bitch. Like, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Stream Heavy Serenade said, dead air can be comforting at times. It feels like we're on FaceTime. Diogeo said, hi, Zay. I just saw you quit. What happened? I should probably go to the start of the stream. Did you explain at the start? Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, instead of me explaining the whole thing again, I really recommend you go watch at least, like, the first 30 minutes of this stream. Maybe not even. It's probably only the first 15 minutes. That's really important, where I kind of just give my piece and things. Oh, nice. Well, I hope that everyone who's in the LCU sees good success. Also, thank you, Joey, for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Am I saving the stream? I need to rewatch later. Yeah, I'm not going to delete the VOD for this or anything, so it'll be up as per usual. The only time I ever delete VODs on this channel usually is when they get, like, copyrighted or age restricted, which usually only happened when I played GTA and the music would play and I wouldn't catch it in time. So yeah, not serious. Excuse me. River said, I don't want to promote if you are going for a while. No, you're good. I'm literally going to end off here in like the next 10-ish minutes. So feel free to go ahead and chat on Nightmare if you want to. I would redirect to him, but I actually don't know how to set that up. Because the way I could open YouTube Studio over here and see if it'll even let me. I haven't checked to see if it would let me redirect to anybody yet. I haven't even been in the YouTube Studio because I'm using Restream. You see, it's been so long. A literal whole day, and I already forgot how to go where I need to go. That's so fucking funny. They said invite him up to say hey. I mean, he's welcome to come up if he wants to. I don't know if he would want to even do that. I don't know how in the LC... What? Stop asking me if this video is made for kids. Clearly it's not. Like, why do you keep asking me the same question? I keep clicking no, and then you keep taking me out. Like, anyways. Okay, so as far as setting a redirect goes, I don't know. What the fuck is the name of this channel? Nightmare? I'm just gonna try looking it up and see if I find it that way. Because I'm actually not subbed, so I don't know how to find it. Yeah, I literally have no clue. What the fuck is the name? Someone give me the name of this channel. Oh, Nightmare_UK. Okay. Yeah. I still didn't find shit. I still can't fucking find it. Let me just go to actual YouTube and subscribe to his channel and just make the process a little bit faster. Oh, it's linked? Where the fuck? Why can't I? Why is my... I'm just gonna crash out. But thankfully, I think this stream definitely went a really good fucking... Like, part of me is like, I don't even want to end because I still feel like there's shit I want to talk about, but I'm also just like, still getting used to things again. And I definitely like this. I feel like today's a good opportunity to bring up them watch hours a little bit. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking? And no, it's not age restricted. It's it was like a little weird pop-up thing that was coming up in the studio because I haven't been in the studio yet today. But it should let me pull up his channel now to redirect, and if it doesn't, then I still haven't figured it out. Okay, what the fuck? How am I still not finding it? Oh, what the fuck? Here, let me try just using the actual link. But... Why won't it just copy and paste the link? There we go. I found it. It didn't save the... I'm gonna flash out. Why won't it save the redirect? What the... I'm being played. You see, I'm over on YouTube trying to put a redirect in and it won't let me press save. It just only lets me press cancel. It hates me. Harmonious Pretzel said, whatever you want to do, get the watch hours as it's still fresh. Red Dono to extend. I mean, I don't even have red donos over here. I mean, if you guys wanted to hit like a little dono to extend, I'll definitely do that. I would absolutely do that. It might not allow me to redirect yet. Maybe he's got to accept it so that I can... Oh, you know what? He might have his redirects on private. Like, he might have it set so that only certain people can redirect to him. But yeah, I won't stress about it. No big deal, guys. We'll get redirects figured out another day. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, it might be he doesn't have it. That's a good fucking point. That's a good point. Thank you for telling me, Exile. Sorry. I'm not as... smart as some of you all. Thank you, Joseph, for subscribing. Oh, we did hit fit check. Shelby, I hit the fit check. But yeah. Exile said $100 and Zay plays Overcooked 2 and sucks at it. Deal. Deal. Yeah, if I don't know, I don't even know how much I'd extend for, because I don't want to put, like, goals out there like I put for, like, on Glass, because it's not the same, right? Like, I can't be, like, $50 to extend 30 minutes. That just feels egregious. But I guess if y'all want to throw like a little 20 on it, I'll go for a little bit longer. Like every 20, I'll go a little longer. I don't know how long, but. Lori Hoffman said, can you post the Discord link again? Yep, I gotcha. Let me grab it for you. Uno moment. Uno moment. Ooh, my lights are flickering. I hope my power doesn't go out. That might be really the thing that shuts this stream down, is my power going out. Because the lightning and thunder is a little wicked crazy outside. But if it does, honestly, can I be real? What if we did a gaming stream tonight, y'all? How do you feel about that? Let me gauge everybody's feelings in the chat about me just jumping in and doing the first gaming stream. Red Headliner said, LOL, you get a dono and then you lose power. Okay, at least you guys like the thunder. I'm glad you like the vibe. I can't film the storm, but I can. Here, I'll kind of show you what I can. All it is gray. You can't really see anything. But it's raining cats and dogs out there. Rain Smith, I did already answer that, but I'll give you an answer just because you're here and you're asking. The reason I didn't give Rosie a heads up is because it logically would make more sense to not give her the heads up so that they don't start attacking her and blaming me leaving somehow as if she had something to do with it, even though she didn't. It's nothing but love between me and Rosie, y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I was just checking something. I got a couple DMs while I was live on air. We got the huge ass. Thank you for following over on Twitch, and Kalo over on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lori Hoffman says it expired. I'm really bad at Discord things. One of the mods will post a link and that link will work. Mine just might be glitching because I've been live the whole time. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. What do you think about... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I think we got most of the general questions about, like, what's going on with me out the way. So I'm thinking maybe we end it up and then we get ready for a gaming stream tonight or something. I don't know what game I'd play yet, but... I think it's time to just get straight into it. Y'all love the late night gaming vibe. If you guys want to go ahead and take votes in the chat of what to play, or if somebody throws it on a dono, whatever game within reason, as long as it's not crazy. I have to own it, and it can't be too crazy expensive if I don't. But if it's on a dono and within reason, I'll play it. Miss Nanner said may need to set the invite to not a one-time use. Yeah, I think that's what I had mine set to, and I think that was the problem. But Seal World. I'd be down for some Seal World, low-key. I'm down for anything. Oh, Paralives. I haven't played Paralives yet, but I've been really interested in it. I've seen a lot of people playing it. Also, guys, thank you so much because we hit 300 followers on Twitch today. Xbox has a big sale right now. I'm on PC, but I do have, like, the Xbox thing on here, so whatever. We got a mix in the chat. It seems like some people want Paralives, some people want Overcooked. I don't know. I'll definitely think about it. But I think I'm pretty set. Like, I'm down to just do a fucking gaming stream tonight and have a good time with y'all. Oh, God. My DMs look crazy on Discord right now. I didn't even check them the entire time I've been live, but it's been nuts. Rainsmith said the new Subnautica is pretty fun and multi. Either way, hope your new life gets better. Hope your life gets better. Thank you, Rainsmith. But yeah, I own one of the Subnautica games. I don't know which one it is, but I definitely would play that. I haven't even played it yet, so it'd be my first playthrough of it. Fall Guys could be super fun. I would also love to play Alan Wake, although it looks super fucking scary. My boyfriend played that whole game, and I, like, watched him play the whole thing, and it scared the shit out of me, but I think it looks cool. Shout out to Tibri X3.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ooh. You
Surprise,
will love
motherfucker.
Seal World. You will
I
love
will
Seal
post a
World.
photo in general that
I
will
will post a
instantly
photo
make
in
you
general
want to
that will
play.
instantly make you want to play.
When it doubles over like that, it's actually crazy. But as of right now, it looks like Seal World. Seal World is what we're playing later. Have I played Stray? I actually have never finished it. I started Stray, but never finished it. Okay, Annie Rita Gonzalez said Minecraft so we could game together. What I definitely want to do is, like, the first goal that I'm probably ever going to do on this channel is going to be a goal to set up a Minecraft server for the community. And the only reason I'll do a goal for it is because I have to pay for one that will be big enough to host everybody. But once I get that, I want to get a big server going and we could all go and fight the Ender Dragon together at the end of the game. Because I feel like it'd be very dope. Hake said, Zay, what happened? Well, you'd honestly have to, like, go back and watch a lot of this stream to get the full answer, but yeah. Am I a Fortnite girly? Not really, but I'd be down to play it. I'd be very down to play it. Diogeo said, okay, you just got tired of the endless toxic loop. The LCU started dying when Xylee backstabbed Billy. Tommy and Xylee introduced the true toxicity between coworkers, way beyond drama for content. Well, I feel like even Billy and Xylee were able to, like clear things up from their beef, but there is just so much toxicity there. It really is just super fucking toxic. Lego Fortnite. Ooh. I'll play Fortnite Festival, say less. Carry you in Minecraft? Crying. I can't, because S1K carries me in Minecraft. Did y'all see that spit? Y'all see that spit that just launched? God damn. Hey, Jaden said, you should try Palia. It's an open MMO RPG and free. I think you'd like it. I'm always open to anything. You guys literally give me any recs. But as of tonight's game, unless somebody beats Spooples 5, we're playing Seal World. I can't even say it. Seal World. Seal World. Stress has said, fuck well, SOK is gonna carry us both. Yeah, that's so fucking real. That's so fucking... Dude, SOK can carry a whole squad of people in games. He's so good. He's good at every game he plays. It's so crazy. Oh, Blood Radius said, my boyfriend hosts Minecraft servers. I can ask him if you want. Well, the issue isn't, like, I could easily host a Minecraft server, but the problem is you have to pay to host them. And so I would have to pay to host a server that would be able to host X amount of people. So I have to see how many people are in the Discord and interested. And then I could do a goal, like, basically around the same price as what it's going to be. Paul and Polly Pocket said, I popped over to Crypt real quick. And Jaffe is streaming from his own channel and playing some random vid on Crypt. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's interesting times here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it did just hit 5 o'clock. I'm thinking I'll probably go for like a little bit longer here. Not too much longer. And then I'll get ready to do a little Seal World with y'all later. I think, honestly, the best thing moving forward is I want to just stream as much as possible over here so we could get the watch hours up. But I also don't want to have you guys just sit here to watch me totally ramble for the next, like, 4 hours of nothing, you know? But we got a lot of shit we can do, so it's gonna be a fun time going forward. DOJ said Random went live on Crypt just to call attention to his personal channel. What? This shit is so confusing. I don't even know. This is how I'm gonna be real. I left the server and unsubscribed from every single LCU show. I don't care to watch it. Like, even like tomorrow going forward, like, I'm sure you guys will ask my opinions on some of the stuff, but I won't know what's going on. I'm not gonna be paying attention at all to any of it, so. Wendy said it's okay, just get the watch hours. Sherry said, is this the LCU channel? Fuck no, it's not. I quit the LCU. Spoofle said, Zuda can just play the Northern Lion card and say some random ass shit while playing a deck builder rogue. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we gonna start hitting some fucking... Are we hitting some card games? And Diogo said Tech got in Jaffe's mind. He actually believes in the crap Tech tells him. One day he will realize Tech is a pathological liar, not compulsive, pathological, dangerous person. Here's the thing. I think that, excuse me, Jaffe knows he's a liar. If anybody's called out Tech for being a liar, it's Jaffe. But I think to some extent, like, you don't pick who your kids fall in love with, right? So there's like a layer of him that just like doesn't care because like that's who his daughter is going to marry. So the like, you know, does that make sense? Spoople said I would be so down to slay the Spire with you, Pookie. Say less. Harris said once Zay has more content here, followers and hours will go up, and then money and time. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Today was just or at least this stream, because today's not over yet, but this stream was more so just to get any of you guys' like questions out the way, or like anyone's grievances, anything you have. Like, now's the time to do it. If you have any questions, try to get them in the next like 15-20 minutes, because I'm going to get shit answered up so we don't gotta, you know, keep going back and forth about it. Yep, Julian says Jaffe says his daughter's choice and that's his opinion. Yep, exactly. WVU said, when you get monetized, I will make sure it gets struck down every time I have a team waiting. Okay, Neville Papperman, am I gonna rue the day next? You sitting there in your mom's basement? Sorry, I'm not even gonna keep going, but I'm crying. That's the funniest thing I think I've ever read. I had to read that out loud. Mountain Accident said muted, or is it just me? Well, I hope it's just you, because it looks like I'm not muted. Oh, it was just you. That's the case of WVU calling the YouTube Avengers to get you. Uneven Bird said, what is some surprising tea on the LCU host? I don't think I have any. I guess you'd have to ask about somebody specific, and I'd have to think about it if I have anything. But I don't think I got, like, really any tea. JD Money said, leave the mother's basement alone. You're right. You're right. It's not his mom's fault he's the way he is. You're right. Mountain Accident said, Zay, I have a question. Were you coached or encouraged to lean into Girl World when Amber first joined the LCU? Nope. That was actually all me. I can't remember what was like the catalyst that made me want to start covering more Girl World, but so the best way to explain it is when I was starting out on Glass and we were trying to think of like what the show was going to be. At the time I had two interns. I had Melons and I had Rosie. So the two things that they both auditioned and came into the LCU for and that they had in common was Gore World and Amber specifically. So it made sense to me to try to like get, especially with Amber being so fresh to the universe, to get like a perspective from people who had been following her for a while and kind of give our commentary on some of the stuff that had been going on with her. And then it just turned into more Gore World than anything. So, yeah. And like, to be honest, another good thing that would explain it is like ALR also like went at me from my first few days in the universe. So it also made it pretty easy to go at her, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't feel fucked up for it because I'm just like, well, you're already coming at me type of thing. Armani said, would you ever consider doing a stream in Nightmare? Yeah, for sure. Veggie Nail said, are you going to keep covering Girl World? Yes, but I'm going to only cover Girl World as it's interesting. Like, I'm not going to just cover Girl World now to cover Girl. Like, if it's fake fucking lame bullshit I don't care about, we're not covering it. But if it's like actually interesting shit going down, like, I know a lot of people are probably curious about those receipts that I got sent yesterday, and I'm going to be very transparent. The receipts that I was sent about the supposed, like, fake ID thing was not enough for me to bring it. Like, it's not, I don't want to say it's a fake receipt. How can I say this? I don't want to say it's a fake receipt, but I also would not look at that receipt and be comfortable telling you guys confidently with my opinion that it's real. That's the problem. So, yeah, Tomer said that thank God, because sometimes Girl World can be way overdone. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I want to be able to have just, like, a mix of things that are interesting to me on this channel. Like, if I see some shit going on with, like, Hassan Piker and I want to talk about it, like, I'll talk about that. But, like, I'll still kind of, like, center the things to more of, like, my actual interest, you know? Armani said, are you going to stream tomorrow too? Yes, I'm going to be streaming every single day for sure. I'm not sure the hours yet, and we are going to be doing like a little bit of a stream later today. We'll do a little Seal World stream. Sherry said Girl World's more real than the LCU. Yeah, true. To be honest. Yeah, true. Yeah, Paul and Polly Pocket said, yeah, we don't need everyday updates for sure. Exactly. I think that's, like, the problem is trying to do a channel, like, centered around Girl World and make it, like, an everyday thing ain't possible. But, like, you know, once a week maybe, or, like, every couple weeks, just as stuff is happening. Like, when the documentary comes out, I'm sure there'll be a bunch of drama going on and we'll be covering it a lot then, so. A weekly recap. Yeah, something like that. Like a weekly TCAP, I'm thinking. Charlay said, you gonna talk about the hot ass mess that is Foodie Beauty? Oh, absolutely. I've talked about her a bunch over on the other channel, like over on Glass, but I think like the way I'll cover it will be even better because it's just gonna be like short. We're gonna get to the fucking juice and that's it. Like we're not gonna sit there and try to drag out 2 hours of Foodie Beauty content. That ain't there. Cheyenne said, how close are you to being monetized? So I already have all of the requirements for subscribers on my YouTube channel. I just need to get the watch hours up. But this is my first stream that I'm doing. So anything helps. I mean, if you guys also want to help support to get to the monetization, like if you can't monetarily donate yourself, which there is a Streamlabs link right here pinned for you guys if you want to check that out. No pressure. But if you do not want, like if you want to support but you don't got the money to donate and you still want to help out, the best way you could do that is go and watch my YouTube videos. You can like share, support, like throw some likes on them. The more watch hours I get on my YouTube videos, my streams, all that good stuff, the closer I get to getting monetized. So Sherry said, what's going on with Rosie, aka Jersey? She's still over on Glass. She's gonna be doing her thing there. Like, we're so cool. We're still friends. This is just like something I'm doing for me, you know? And I'm sure she'll get her shit figured out. She's got Soph now over there as a co-host, so they'll have a good time. Happy Solitude said, looking forward to the old style Zay solo deep dives. Yes, I miss doing them. And there's been a lot of shit in the past like couple months and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have done a deep dive on this. Like when that whole James Charles thing was going on with him and the flight attendant thing, that was hella interesting to me. I would have loved to talk about that, but if I would have talked about that in the LCU, I would have had a 100 viewer stream. Tom said, low-key happy you're over here now. I got bored of the LCU, but I missed your streams. Thank you. I'm glad for any of you guys who are like no longer LCU people or friendly faces. I haven't seen it in a long time to be able to see you guys again, especially people who were banned for dumb-ass reasons. But glad to see you all back. Spoople said, Zayzudov reacting to Jordy streams and talking about Jordy is becoming a part of Gore. Wait, Zayzu reacting to Jordy streams and talking about Jordy is becoming part of Girl World. Wait. Oh, you mean I have to talk negatively about Jordy to become a part of Girl World? My brain? Slow. Charlie said, I wish you the best and you seem happier. I definitely am. Like, it just feels like a weight off my shoulders and like I can just be myself again and not have to feel like I have to fit into this like box of like what everybody like wants me to be and who they want me to be. I don't have to like go at people all the time because I feel like that's what's gonna push content. I can just do my fucking show. Wait, that would be kind of fun. Clueless YN stream idea, Girl World reaction channel iceberg. That would be fun as fuck. Or a tier list of it. That would be fucking low-key fun as fuck. I would do that. Oh my god, excuse me. Spoople said, no, my brain is being dumb, but Jordy is turning into a lolcow himself because of the abuse towards his mods. I've been hearing about some of that stuff. I didn't know what all was going on with Jordy, but I've been seeing him get a lot of critiques recently, like people like kind of shitting on him on Twitter, but I didn't know what all happened, so I guess that's the tea. Akasharina said, I can't wait to see, I'm sorry if I just butchered your name, said, I can't wait to see your deep dives. Yeah, I can't wait to do one for you guys. It might be like a couple days before I got one like ready to go, because whenever I do a deep dive, I like to like actually take my time to like know the topic inside and out. Like if I had to talk about the topic with 0 clips, I could do that type of thing. So I just want to make sure it's going to be a good topic and it's something I'm well researched on before we do it. But we'll definitely be doing like a mix of other content in between here and there. I'm sure I'll probably do some days where I just grab like some different stuff that's like going on in the YouTube space and we react to some shit. There'll be like the days where we just do gaming. I'm down to even have like you guys come up on streams and we do like, y'all want to do like Q&A, like you come up and ask me shit, feel free. Saints and Serpent said there's a Reddit about Jordy and his mods. If somebody wants to drop that in the server, I'll definitely take a look at that. Oh yeah, definitely, like Danny said, Exile's a loser. Go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, my mod Exile. Definitely go check out and support Exile. If you guys like any Pokemon gaming content or like, I'm trying to think like what, Nintendo gaming, you guys like gaming in general, go check out Exile. He's got a lot of gaming stuff over there. He's a great friend of the channel. He's going to be a mod over here for us. And I'm sure me and Exile will be collabing a lot in the future. So definitely go check him out. Shelby Ray said, yeah, Jordy took a hard turn. Yeah, that's what... See, here's the thing that I've heard about a lot of these reaction channels is I feel like sometimes they get so deep into the reactionary shit that they themselves become the ones being reacted to. You know what I'm saying? They get so, like, deep into the shit, they become the people they're reacting to. I don't know if it's that bad, but could be. Little Girl said, after Mans berated the audience about the glass VC, I couldn't justify paying for a membership anymore. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Anybody who left because of that, I literally don't blame you at all whatsoever. Like, I totally get it. Amethyst Amarante said, hi Zay, are you no longer on Local Glass? I came in late and I have no context. Yes, I have quit the LCU. I'm here doing my own thing now, so yeah. I'll be doing a gaming stream a little bit later tonight. I'm just doing a little bit of a Q&A right now to answer any of you guys' questions or anything you guys might want to know. Glitterfart said, I don't think Jordy will ever reach 100k subs. I don't think Local Live will either. Thank you, Amethyst. It's actually really faded out right now. Exile said, I don't think I can drop my link as this is not self-promo. You could drop your link. Drop the link to your channel. I don't give a fuck. Michelle Elizabeth said, do you want to do collabs? Who would you want to do a collab with? Yeah, I'm open to collabing with people for sure. I said out of the people who were like previously in the LCU, like names of people that you guys might know, I would do like Steak, Nightmare, Billy. Like those are the 3. And then like as far as like maybe like Girl World content creators go, like I've always wanted to like do some shit with Snowflake for a minute now. That was like I said earlier, one of my points of contention with Glass or with Keem with Glass was that he wanted me to ban Snowflake from the Glass channel. Well, he didn't want me to. He went in and banned Snowflake from the Glass channel. And then told us we weren't allowed to unban him and weren't allowed to talk about it on the stream. And I didn't fuck with that. Amethyst said, are you and Jersey still friends? Absolutely, yes. I still tell y'all, like, don't join my server if you don't want to get kicked out the LCU and you still want to support Jersey. But if you are out the LCU and you do want to come hang out, come join. They said, what did he ban Snowflake for? Because Snowflake said that he was doing a documentary on Keem. Rice Pudine said, I think he would be open to it if you reached out to him. To who? Who in particular? Oh, Snowflake, you mean? I would be down for it, but I also don't want it to seem like it's very, like, clout grabby, so I kind of want to get myself built up a little bit over here before I'm, like, just hitting people up and being like, hey, let me just, like, siphon your clout. Where was I? Wendy said, I think Jordy is losing it because he's the only major reactor who can't disconnect from ALR and she isn't providing any relevant content. Karina and Snowflake routinely beg her to leave the internet. Yo, that's so fucking accurate. That's actually so fucking accurate. Saints and Serpent said, I don't have Discord, but it's easy to find through a Google search. But okay. For the Reddit, I got what you were saying. I was like, wait, what are we finding through Google? I got scared. Also, thank you, Ace Yahawahada. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. But thank you, Ace, Terra Par, and Steelix Onyx for subscribing. Lil Girl said he's clout grabby, don't be humble. Charlie said, is Keem different behind the scenes or is he the same as online? No, he's definitely different behind the scenes. Like, he's definitely way more... Like, if you guys think he's, like, a little too much on camera, like, he knows that. Like, he's way more relaxed behind the scenes. I'd say, like, most of my behind-the-scenes interactions with Keem were positive. There was, like, less negative ones than positive, for sure. But, you know. Lil Girl said, yeah, Jordy wants us to reheat nachos all the time, and I was tired of forcing ALR content. And, dude, I think that's a lot of, like, what the fuck I was talking about. Like, and I wasn't trying to shit on Apathetic Facts yet. Like, it was last Friday when I was saying this, but I think that, like, covering shit that feels like it's obviously fake in Girl World is kind of what pushes, like, those narratives and pushes the girls to keep wanting to do the fake shit. Because it doesn't matter. Like, they just want to be the most they want to be the queen of Girl World. Like, all of them, whether they admit it or not, they all want the same thing. It's to have the most clout of Girl World. So the more attention you give the shit that's not actually real, you just push them to keep doing shittier shit that's fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Red Headliner said, so is Cam Keem just off Cam Keem turned up to 11? Yes. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Boomerang said, I mean, Snowflake reused the same ALR content constantly too, not just Jordy. That's how Girl World is. I mean, I could agree with that. I think a lot of the people reuse the same stuff. And I think that's why it was like almost like, wow, like there's people covering Quirky who have never covered Quirky. Like, it's like there was such a drought in like Girl World content for a minute that it was like everyone was covering all the same things. And I feel like it even is still like that now. There needs to be a new Girl. That's what it is. Like, no longer can Girl World rely off Amber, QLR, and Foodie for content. Like, those are like the main three. We need more girls. That's what I'm saying. Tom said Girl World went crazy over Amber saying she wanted to be in paradise, which is 100% what she wanted them to do. Exactly. I hated when people were acting like she was like doing that for anything other than the clout move that she knew it was going to happen. It's so weird. Miss Nanner said, we literally separated all the toxic people from ALR server and migrated them to a safe, healthy, girly server. And then we closed in items so the cartel couldn't join in. I'm crying. That's funny. Oh, well, at least you guys broke off from all the weird shit that was happening. Lil Girl said Amber approaching Stefan was just like her approach to Ron. She just wants a DoorDash sponsor and male validation. Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I think that's like how she felt about Keem too, to be so for real. Charlay said for sure because ALR, well, she got her own shit. Foodie almost knocking on death's door and QLR met. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like for example, like that Timber Sperry bitch or like whatever that like Rosie briefly talked about. She's like somebody that in theory could be a new girl. Like she's psychotic. But like the problem is I feel like so to become and y'all tell me if I'm wrong because y'all have all been Girl World way longer than I've even been looking at it, you know what I'm saying? So to be like the new girl, like a new girl in Girl World, you have to be like a locale, but you can't be super fucked up off the start. And that's why I feel like Timber Sperry wouldn't work, or Timber Bowman. I'm gonna start calling her Timber Bowman because Sperry is literally the last name of the man that she's stalking. That's her internet name. Anywho, Timber Bowman. But the reason that Timber Bowman wouldn't fit is because she's actually like mentally in a like mental hospital, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure she lives in like an inpatient situation, so it would be crazy different to try to like cover something like that, and it seems like more fucked up, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah, Timber is something else. She's like a horror cow. And I feel like Amber can be like a horror cow, and so can Foodie, but I feel like they live more in the lol cow world and they reach over into horror cow, whereas Timber lives in the horror cow world. Mountain Accident said, I think that's what people like about QLR. She's cringe at the start and then just starts to get crazy and crazier. Yes, that's what it would take to find the new girl for Girl World. She's got to be somebody that's like off the surface, like an Ash Trevino type. Like off the surface is like a little bit weird, but the more you dig, you're like, oh wait, this gets weird. Also, shout out to Gamer James for subbing. Miss Nanner said, even when ALR was in the LCU, I had to watch the stream in sessions because it was so unbearable with her character, aka herself, showing her ass. Yeah, honestly, so fucking real. There were so many things about Amber that just like really rubbed me off the wrong way. And like, I will admit, I do think part of her put it on for the show. Like a lot of those like crying crash outs and shit was her putting it on because she knew that she would get like hate donors or whatever. But I really couldn't call that out at the time because you're not supposed to call out people playing characters. But yeah, I think part of her was a character, but the shit she was doing was her. But the way she was acting and blowing it up the way she was on the camera was her acting, if that makes sense. Also, Iowa Marie, thank you for the sub. And thank you to everybody who's just coming over now. Hello, nice to see y'all. I will try dropping the link to the Discord one more time. It's a little weird whenever I drop it, but if any of you guys want to come check it out, the link is going to be in the comments for you guys. I think we'll probably do about like 5 minutes more of this stream, and then I really got to get jumping off so I can go eat and get ready, because we're going to play some Seal World later. Shout out to Spooples. That 8 guy said it's crazy Keem saying he's keeping your money. It ain't that crazy. I ain't shocked. Oh, excuse me. Super Cameron Me said ALR was low-key Keem's Becky 2.0, except ALR lasted for a shorter time in the LCU. Well, Becky lasted quite a bit. Yeah, I agree with that. He definitely likes having a Becky type in the universe. Paul and Polly Pocket said, what kind of game is Seal World? Like animals? Here, I'll show you. I'll show a little trailer, actually. Seal World trailer. Here, let me... Ooh, I don't know if I set my React stream up to the right one. Is it gonna show anything? If I switch it really quick? Probably not. I'll just switch it and then... Ooh. There we go. Here, let me just switch it over to the one I need it to be on. Boom. There we go. Alright. So, this is the Seal World trailer for y'all. And we'll check this out. See what it's about. Wait, this is so me. Wait, I'm gonna fuck this up. Wait, I love this already, and I haven't even played it. How could you ignore him? Wow. Why did they give your seal like the ugliest face though? Like all the other seals had way cuter faces. Okay, well that's what we're gonna be playing later. Shout out to Spooples for the $5 dono. But yeah, if you guys want to request games for me to play and you throw it on a dono that's higher than Spooples, that will be the one I play tonight within reason, price-wise. Can't be anything too crazy fucking expensive. Not trying to drop like $60 on a game when I got a bunch in my library. But I'm super down for SeaWorld. Sea World. Yep, did it again. Seal World, because it's not too expensive and it looks like a fun game we could all get behind. So, yeah. I think we're definitely going to be ending off at 5:30 here. I don't think I'm able to actually put in the redirect. I'll try it one more time and see if it works. Otherwise, I'm giving up on the redirect. Yep. Every time I try to type in the box, it acts as neg. I never tried to type in the box in the first place. Yeah, he must not have his redirects turned on, so he's gonna get that shit turned on. Anywho, Miss Kneesock said, Zay, have you heard about my Lord and Savior raincoat guy? Oh my god, yes, I do gotta fucking yap my shit with some of y'all about the end of Tales of the Gas Station, because I still haven't read the last fucking 2 chapters, and it's been driving me insane that I haven't read it, so I will fucking finish that at some point in the next, like, day or two. Shraza said, Streamlab won't let me fucking donate. No! No! I actually don't know. Streamlabs is a little funky wonky sometimes, and I know some people do struggle with it. It's not always perfect, which is why hopefully we'll be able to get these watch hours open sooner rather than later, so that we can get the monetization ready to rumble. Annie Rita Gonzalez said, are we starting our own book club? If there's an extreme interest behind it, we could definitely do that. I know we'll definitely go back to doing movie nights, so if you guys want to start getting a wheel started, every $10 dono, we'll put some movies on a wheel. Otherwise, I'm going to fill the wheel with about 10 movies that I enjoy for the time being. And yeah, that's where we're at. What was I going to say? I literally had something to say and I lost it. You ever have that? Like when you're like, I'm on a roll and I gotta say this at the end of my roll, and then you just forget it. Fight Club. Yeah, we gotta start our own Fight Club. But yeah, Fight Club was a really good movie that we watched. And just a reminder for you guys, as the stream is ending, if you want to come and join the Discord, that is where you can find out all the things going on with me. You can come hang out with the new community we're building up over there. And we will be streaming movies in there every Sunday night. So if you want to get movie picks in, all you got to do is put it on a $10 dono, whatever the name of the movie is, and I'll get them all written down and put on a wheel. It's a separate wheel from the one we had over on Glass. I'm just going to send that stuff over to Rosie. But yeah, we'll start our own stuff over here. I'll put 10 movies of my own that I would love for you guys to watch on the wheel, and then let you guys pick the rest. So, oh, make new merch. Yeah, maybe I'll get that going or something, but we'll see what the interest in the channel is like before I get too crazy with it. Thank you, Andrew E, for subscribing, but this is where we're going to leave off for the day. And yes, you can join if you're just a lurker. You don't got to be a chatter. All you got to do is, it's going to ask you when you go to join the Discord what your YouTube name is. Answer that question. You're good to go. Wendy said, Zay, just point the camera to any empty room starting at 6 a.m. and we'll open a tab and keep the video on so you can get your watch hours in one day. Oh yeah, if you guys, once again, reminder, if you want to help get me my watch hours, I have like 8 different YouTube videos on my channel. Just watch them all the way through, and like that will help. If you go to bed tonight and you want to leave my YouTube videos like up on your PC, like auto playing in a playlist, that would be really helpful. Any of my old VODs, if you want to watch like my Red Dead Redemption playthrough, my GTA, any of the games that I started on my channel, I usually finish them in a live stream. So if you want to check all that out, please make sure that you check it out. And now let me go ahead and link you Nightmare stream, because I did say I was gonna try to redirect you there, but it won't let me. I'll go let him know in his chat that he doesn't have it turned on. And I did want to say huge shout out to Nightmare for being like very cool about, like, he sent me a very nice message about me leaving. So shout out to Nightmare. I thought that was very nice of him to do. Alright, you guys. It's pinned for you up at the top if you want to go check out Nightmare's stream. I'm not exactly sure what he's got going, but I think he's covering the Sony State of Play. So go over and check him out, and we'll be back for you later. I want to say probably like 9 or 10 tonight, maybe a little bit later, playing some Seal World. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning into my first stream back over here.